Okay, let's get the stream started by actually booting up Fallout 4 wherever there. I haven't done this for a long time. I mean, how long ago was the last Fallout 4 stream? I genuinely can't remember. And I've started streaming now, so I can't be bothered to look it up. And this is the moment where I realise that the stream does not actually work. Come on. This is the... Oh no! Yay! It's just YouTube doing its not quite live thing. It's always several seconds behind. Right, doodles. Just make sure that's the correct find stream. Just make sure it's the correct one, because there was a weird... Because I'm just gonna do it again just to make sure. I think I've done it, but I need to make sure. So just the very first thing we'll do is open the console, look up the word fix, because yeah, it doesn't fix anything. Apparently it's supposed to fix like power armor scaling, like apparently the scaling goes a bit nuts, but alright, turn the radio off. Why did I forget? Why did I even have that on? Radio off. Because this is a stream, I can't have the radio on. Because, oh, this effect. There it is. This effect. E004500. Get rid of that fucker. Make sure it's player. I think. There. That will guarantee that we should not crash. I have no idea if it actually works or not. Like, if it comes back. Oh, I remember why I shoved shit in there. Give me a second. Put this stuff back. Because I remembered why I shoved it in there. Because that was all. Now I remember why. It's because stream is not meant to start with that. Because stream is adorable little sharkling, not weird Vault Survivor. I've looted the rest of the area by the looks of it. Yeah, I've looted the rest of the area, I just didn't do that bit. And now I remember, I am a dingbat, I forget things. I mean, let's just have a... Does it actually say when these were met? No, it doesn't. That's annoying. But I think I set stream up long ago. Like, when I first got the Sharkling mod and managed to actually get player character working without having to fuck race entry over. Like, my player entry is not touched at all. I just did it through console commands. Yes, it is possible. No, I don't remember how I did it, because changing the race, changing your race with console just changes your skin tone. It doesn't change your head parts. Like, I cannot remember for the life of me how I did it. It was convoluted. It was an incredibly convoluted process. That's all I remember. There's a reason I made the template. I mean, that I just cannot be asked to go through the fucking vault every time. I have a template saved for a reason. Also, I've never noticed. Are they little reflectors or little lights on the top of it? I've never noticed them before. I'm assuming they serve instead of the little flag that would normally go in an American mailbox to let you know that there is mail. I have no idea. I mean, I'm tempted to avoid the main quests, but I also know, like, some things kind of require you to... Yeah, let's see. Like, at least... Like... do this bit. Who knows? And get used to my limited arsenal of pistol and a baton. That's all I think I gave stream. You're malfunctioning. Skip, because this is irrelevant.
They came into the
and clearly broken.
More than a week early. I swear.
Oh, only a week early? Oh, how Halloween has changed. I mean, I've seen this isn't even like a supermarket selling Halloween shit. I saw a charity shop with Halloween decorations up already. It's September still.
They...
Oh, Mum, these things you're saying,
Sure.
it's been ages since we've had a proper family activity.
Yes. Yeah.
Codsworth, listen to me carefully. Have you seen him?
Why, Sir had him last, remember? I'm sure he...
Oh, yes. God.
Sean's been kidnapped.
Stream is not the parent. Stream is just an agent pretending to be the parent. Remember this for the rest of the streams.
Worse than I thought.
Yeah, you're gonna have to remember that for a long time. It's the only way it works as Sharkling.
Paranoia.
You know, claim ownership. No one will really say otherwise because, well, Fallout 4 is not made for other races, but fuck it, I've helped make it work. I mean, credit. If you want a race, it's a Silaki. I butchered the pronunciation of that.
Doesn't matter how long it's been.
I genuinely can't pronounce that to save my life, but I can't pronounce anything to save my life, so... So, yeah, you can get that on an Nexus. There's an old version which has these smaller eyes, and there's a newer version which has the larger eyes. It is not, by vanilla, vanilla with a mod, compatible with the vanilla body shape, which is really fucking annoying.
What? Food? Yeah, sure.
Then I'll be right back.
Like, I'm just trying because I did. The work is not stellar because I'm not good with this sort of thing, but I did make. You can see a next. There is definitely a next seam, but considering like that it was never meant to mate to the vanilla body at all, I think I did a fair enough job of like making the textures work. Yes, they don't blend perfectly, but to be honest, the arms don't seem to blend perfectly with the back anyway, so... But I had to do that myself, because it's not compatible with vanilla body, and damn it, I'm using CBBE for Fallout 4, because it's an illogical, stupid solution.
If something is amiss, your
Oh, God. I haven't gone through this conversation for so long, I actually forgot.
Red Menace.
I've been complete...
The Red Menace?
Why, the communists, of course. The Russians and the...
Oh, America, how brainwashed you are.
Or maybe evil leprechauns.
I have an idea. Let's
It doesn't even register. This-
After all, Sir and young Sean, they're my family too.
I love how Codsworth doesn't even register the sarcasm.
Alright. Lead the way.
Codsworth will kill all the radical roaches and the possible bloatfly. I will save my 112 ammo for something of value. Also, it's dawned on me for a residential area, a 25-mile-an-hour speed limit is actually quite high for what is clearly like a very residential, like, back street. I mean, is it... You know, it's a residential cul-de-sac.
Nothing like a little dust up to get the oil flowing. Nothing here but flies. Wait, my senses are picking up...
Oh no!
in another...
And toaster! I will take the toaster. I will leave the... No, I'll take this grotesque bubble. I might need healing items. Ooh, Nuka-Cola. Pork and beans. Why is that in the... Why is pork and beans in the fridge? Just... I know enough about canned food to know that it doesn't go in the fridge. Canned food goes unless it's been opened. In which case... Ew. I don't need the other gun. Ooh, I'll take some pre-war money and I'll take the medics. Because I will be obeying a carry weight, just not the vanilla 300, because that makes like carrying settlement and building objects painful. In that you will playing vanilla, you basically are constantly, every time you go somewhere, back to base to dump all my shit. Look there.
Try to give us a challenge. Your family isn't here either.
Oh dear.
Where are they?
It's been what? How many minutes? How many minutes? Not even 10 minutes, and there has already been jank into the ceiling.
Thanks for trying, Codsworth.
You can't give up, Mum. What about
Oh god. Why?
nearby?
I've never had this happen before. So of course it happens on stream.
There's still people alive in Concord?
Yes, although they're a bit rough.
Yes, there's the robot with his head stuck through the ceiling.
Out of the neighborhood and past the red roller
God.
station.
Like, I'm just not even sure how he got up onto this wall, because I don't think it's nav meshed. Although knowing that this is a settlement site, and nav mesh might be a bit wonky, who knows. I mean, notionally, I can't climb that. Climb this little fort. You know, I can't get myself stuck in the ceiling like that. PCs have got peculiar logic, so who knows. Did I set... No, she is level 2. She's pretty much the lowest level you can get out of the vault. Now, Sanctuary... Ugh. I can't really get far enough away to reset it, that's the problem. Ugh. There's a... is there a place where I can just wait under Red Rocket, maybe? Because I want to... First order of business, clean in. Like, seriously, what's with all the random tyres around? I don't get it. Like, all the cars have been stripped of their tyres, but no. Tyres are left everywhere. I'm just trying to remember... Like... All this... I don't like scrapping, and I know what I'm scrapping, I just can't remember. No, leave the intact tree. Hey, that dead car can stay, because if it's on Boomy, I think it stays. I sort of clean up a bit. Like, I don't clean up the ruined houses, because I just don't think settlers will go to that effort to do that. You know, considering they can barely knock together a plank of wood, that can blow up, get rid of it. This house, I seem to recall, you have to destroy this barricade. I'm trying to remember how I set up settlements. Because you can't get rid of certain bits for some reason. Like a bathroom stall door, yes, you can get rid of. Like random toilet, yes. Random... Say, I seem to recall I left as much furniture as I could. I'll have to come back and de-scrap everything later, but... They have settlement templates, because, you know, I cannot be asked to build them every time. And I like my settlements to look like they've actually got a bit of character, because, oh god, Fallout 4 suffers so badly on that front. Like, really badly. Leave the toilet bowl, I think that's alright. Get rid of the wooden crate, get rid of the random barbecue. Just, why is that in here? I can't... I mean, you kind of have to come back to Sanctuary, because I can never... Because it is such a big settlement. Like, I try and get rid of everything that's, like, would realistically be got rid of. Like, fallen logs or, like, just destroyed tables. Like, the odd chair lying around, that's fine. Like, the destroyed beds will be replaced by actual beds. Why you can't... No, I don't want to scrap that crappy rug. I want to scrap that. Ooh, the twin double beds. Classy. It's like... It is odd that there is, like, no... and yet there is a usable bed, as I believe in Covenant has a double bed. I believe I just turned that chair up like that. Same way with that. Hang on. I believe I just put them like that. Ooh, take Grugnet Barbarian while I'm here. I forgot to do that. Ooh, what are my specials? I actually can't remember what they are, so I actually set one random specials. You know what? Grab your special book while I'm here. I am going to go for strength, because why not? I like to keep, weirdly, I like to keep charisma of all things very low. I think that one gets scrapped, I'm not sure. I can't for the life of me remember how I set Sanctuary up. All I know is I will have to... Oh, like, a pile of tyres in a garage, fine. pile of tyres anywhere else. I feel like I've got... I get rid of all this, but I'm not sure. I mean, this room has no bedroom. I mean, there is no evidence that there was a bed in this house. I think some of it is just, I moved the tyres again. Might as well scrap that kickball, because a bit of rubber never goes amiss. Oh, Sanctuary. Isn't Sanctuary fun? Like, having to clean up every single fucking game. Isn't that fun? Ooh, a cap stash. I could use that. Even though I always end up just bartering, I tend never to actually spend my caps for some reason. I don't know why, it's just an odd habit I have. It's my inner tight arse or what it is, but something makes me so I never actually... Like, get rid of that door, because it's a bit odd that you... It's odd that you can't build the Sanctuary doors, actually. Like, random bathtub, yes, let's get rid of that, and random tyres stuck inside it. I mean, like, have some pride in your... Like, have some pride in your town. I mean... I seem to think I put, like, certain objects, just, like, pick them up. But, you know, not 100% sure. I hate cleaning. It is every fucking game, you've just got pick up, clean up Sanctuary again. It is just, let's clean up Sanctuary. Break a bobby pin, I didn't even know it was possible. I mean, Fallout 4's lockpicking is so easy. Better take it just in case. Don't bother reading the terminals. Do that in your own time. It's day 2 already! Because cleaning up Sanctuary takes so fucking long. And the thing is, I then gotta find ideally an interior cell or a cell that's sufficiently far. Ooh, explodey car must go, because you just know that it's gonna take a settler out. Oh no! Roaches of radicalness! Sorry, roach of radicalness. It's not even a it's not even radical roaches, it's just a radical... It's just a roach of radicalness. Yeah, you know you love the radical roach. Really. They're so pathetic, you kind of like them. Because they're so pathetic. Right, so... Clean up this random toilet outside, because apparently people like shoving the toilets outside. Clean up the detritus, because the detritus needs to go, because it just looks so nicer. Oh no, I heard a radical roach. I think. It's hostile, it makes the settlers go mad. Right, I think that's enough of Sanctuary cleaned up the... Right. Inventory miscellaneous. Transfer settlements. Woohoo! General setting. Make sure I've got the settings right. Yeah. Turn off all the shite. Oh, that turn off shutdown generators while nuking. That would be so hard on my very, very first Sanctuary. Now, I think I only have one Sanctuary Hills, but where the fuck it... I'm just gonna just check. Just checking if that is a specific one, or... Yeah, it's because... Why am I checking Sanctuary? It's the one I know is just like a singular object. Right. Wait for this to go, because I cannot be asked to read it. I mean, it's 608 objects, which by many people's settlement blueprints is absolutely microscopic, but I don't spam objects, so I try and maintain a relatively vanilla feel. And also try and keep them performance friendly. Especially Sanctuary, because of where Red Rocket is. Oh god, I forgot to get rid of all the street lights. Because of where Red Rocket is, it's... always a bit odd, for lack of a better word. It can cause horrific performance. Like, I'm not going to touch Red Rocket for a bit. I'm not even going to claim it. It's one of those ones where it can cause laggy, because it just doesn't like importing to settlements so quickly. You really do have to give it, like, go to a different cell. An interior cell or far away, and far away isn't really an option yet, so I feel like underneath Red Rocket might be a good spot. And get it done. And it doesn't help that, like, Abenaki Farm is, like, just to the right of that water tower ball. It's kind of right, just to the right of it. That pylon there, or transmission tower if you want to be pedantic, that I believe is Abenaki Farm, that one there. So, yeah, it's generally not a good idea to let it go. Because it's just 3 settlements in very, very close proximity. I mean, they did go a bit nuts. And the funny thing is, like, Abenaki Farm is, like, clearly one of the first places you're meant to go. Because it gives you, like, loss. Like, you're talking to them, it's like, ooh, Caps is money now? You know, you get that bit, a crucial bit of lore, which makes no sense if you don't go there, like, first thing. Stabilizing, the most important step. It basically pings everything to make sure it actually... I think it just picks it up and plops it down just to make sure it's proper. It's kind of essential. I think, like, mods I'd say are essential to Fallout 4, and it is odd to say this, but transfer settlements is one of them, because it's something that should be vanilla. Because, I mean, let's face it, 76 sort of does it with the camp. You can pick it up and move it. It's a similar principle. Ah! The lights turned on all at once. Now you wait for the... Then it's do not... Yeah, basically leave the cell. I always have to move that... I always have to move the garbage can back. I always forget that. And get rid of that tree. But... jump over the bridge. Don't touch anything, because the best thing to do with settlements is not touch them. Because I feel like Sanctuary has the right to be a proper town, because it's like the Minutemen proper settlement. To the point where it even has a fucking Minutemen and an icon. Avoid the Red Rock, because I don't want to spawn the mole rats and get molested by dog meat. Leave dog meat alone. Doggy meat does not need to be... Now, I can't remember if there's a bedroll under here. If not, I'll have to go into Concord and do it in the museum. I actually cannot remember for the life of me what's in here. Because I don't... I mean, obviously mole rats, but what else? I can't remember if there's actually anything... Oh, and obviously some beautiful, beautiful green fungus. I love how they hadn't detected me, but they still managed to teleport to you, because that's how they work in Fallout 4. Yeah, and it was worse when the rad scorpions did it, because they were always, like, I just say, oh dear, don't go down that corner, I don't cleanse rads very easily. Because unlike vanilla Fallout 4, I've nerfed pretty much all passive to get rid of rads. Yes, for taking radiation damage. Apparently I'd avoided it for the whole vault. Where? Please tell me there's a bedroll under here. Oh no, I'm grabbing one. That must be the boss of this tiny dun. No, of course there isn't. In the next nearest bedroll or seat is Gorski cabin, actually. Because you need to make sure you are a sufficient distance from the settlement, so the cell can be, like, reset properly. Interior cells work great, but only if there's a chair in them, because Fallout 4, you can't wait anywhere. Like Skyrim, you just wait on command. Fallout 4, you kind of can't, and it's... Well, I don't know why they removed it. I know it gives, like, the furniture chairs a purpose, but the problem is it just makes it so you can't wait in certain zones, which is really quite annoying when you're trying to resettle settlement. Granted, that's not a vanilla feature, but still. You know the rule. Like Skyrim, you would just wait. Like, sleeping in Skyrim served, like, no purpose, because they got rid of sleep to level up, so there's, like, no point to ever do it. The fallout. There we go. Right. Gorski Cabin, I think, is the next nearest place. I hate this initial setup, because normally I'll just fast travel to the other side of the map, sleep for 3 days, and come back. But that's not really an option so early on. Oh no. You know what? Fuck, get my melee weapon out. Oh no, I gave her a shiv. I thought she had a baton. No, she had a little combat knife. Oh no! Doggos! Where did it go? Why did it... Well, the dog was smoking. They weren't playing poker earlier, were they? Oh, right, it's 4. Wait. Random farmer? There's a farmer?
You saved my life. Please.
Looks more like a bloody raider.
Whoa, you win.
You saved my life from, like... Uh-oh. This is not good for right now. This is not what I wanted to find coming up. Right, I can't go. Bats is not reliable. Not for hitting a family. See, this is kind of... It's unusually hot. And like... Sorry, but the amount of caps that farmer gave me for saving him from 2 dogs was... Because that's what the dogs were, they were a farm around them in Cat Hunter. It's like... Seriously, 250 caps is a hell of a lot for saving you from 2 dogs, you useless fuck. Ranger cabin. How many cells away is it? I don't think that's far enough. Because I think each one of these grid squares is either a cell or... I think it's 2 cell. I think it's 4 cells. I don't think it's quite far. No, why did I waste a shot on a bloatfly? It's never worth attacking the bloatfly. Yeah, that is what your knife is for. Right, there's the wastelands. What does that say? Bonus Milex soul. I can't quite make that out. I don't know what that says. Then again, it's probably not meant to be legible. You know how wastelands aren't known for that. Oh, right, because I leveled up, I've got to go to the bloody menu, not turn my light on. Yeah, I could sleep on this mattress, but I don't think I'm far enough away. I can still see its map marker, which is generally not a good sign. I thought that was Gorski Cabin, I think it must be further down. Feral Central, that's going to be fun. I mean, I have 1 more ammo than when I started. It's good job I've got no sense of smell. Yeah, I think this should be far enough away. The map marker's vanished, it should be out of range. Oh, really? I know I'm not... Yeah, I guess I am bigger than the gap. This is broken. You know, gotta ignore that danger that lies within. Just go in.
whole deal with Eddie is wicked shiesty. I mean, what kind of business partner threatens to kill you if the deal doesn't go his way? We are in way over our heads, man. I can't see a way out of this. No way except shutting down and getting out of Dodge. Give me a chance to talk this out with you face to face. I just want both of us to get out of this.
Right, I'll hide in the barrel, because apparently it's not solid. No, that Alto has more meaning if you played the rest of the Fallout 4, because, you know, Eddie is an important name in Fallout 4. Because he's a pre-war crime boss who became a ghoul. You know, to escape Nick Valentine. Yeah. You know, it does have a lore purpose.
There we go.
Really? A second Grognat already? Why am I looking at the terminal? I'm not. Why am I looking at the terminal? Like, seriously? I'm sure there'd be no bloody furniture here either. I mean, I have to kill the barrels to make it safe enough to actually do things. I mean, worth a shot. Don't want it getting up on you. Not when you're level 1, because that's a Reaver. That's one you do not want getting up on you at a low level. Don't usually play stealthy too much. You know, it's not really my style. Oh, is this one? No, that's not one you can make a running leap to. It's one that you go around the outside. Some of them you have to make a running leap for. Some of them you have to go around the outside. It's not even worth it. It's just a bit of oil. Yeah. You know, if I fuck around a lot. Oh, let's try to. Right, like, so I just always I'm gonna stick everything else and I just put them. I mean, one bit of leg armor does look a bit. Feel like I'm safe enough to wait 3 days if I can find a bit of furniture I can sit on. Which so far is proving elusive. There's one in the back of the truck. Oh no! I've woken a feral. It was a high enough level to give me combat music that makes me super worried. I'm not very confident. Low level. Here goes about 1 billion bits of ammo. Because Fallout 4 gives you a little too much in the way of ammo. There wasn't a chair up here, was there? No, of course not. Of course, why would there be chairs? There's a chemistry station. That's something. That's something, I guess. I'm not looking for a patient. I'm looking for a bloody chair. Right. Ah, I know there's a campsite down there. And I know it's... Ooh, actually, is that far enough from Sanctuary to be... Bloody bloat flies again. Alright, I'm just a little concerned that they're going to make the car explode. Because, you know... Cars do go off at the slightest provocation in sometimes. Not like the buses in Fallout 3, which really will go off at like 3 hits and boom. Can't remember if it was Raiders or a Settler. As long as the map marker's not there, it should be cloaked far enough away that it works. Just want to make sure Sanctuary settles, because obviously the Minutemen go there, which is a bit of a problem. can't remember if this is raiders or not. Thinking it might be, but there's no raiders around, so always give it 3 days and then another morning. Give it 3 days and then I don't have to worry about going near sanctuary. Settler, you don't want your settlements breaking. They're already questionable of use anyway. Because, settlement. Yes. Wait. 1, 2, 2. Slowly, so slowly. One thing I miss from Skyrim, and even like Fallout New Vegas, I think I have it for, and Oblivion, but I can live without it because I have a Steam Deck now. I'm gonna play Oblivion on that because I feel like it'll be more stable than a PC. But I can live without it. But the visible first-person body is like really nice, but Fallout 4 doesn't have one. It has a few like really hacky things that like add like a first-person model to every armor, which clips like crazy. And because of the way Fallout 4's camera works, it doesn't really work that well. It's a bit jank. Was that 3 or... I don't know. I'm gonna call that 3. Because by the time I get back, I'm gonna assume that's... No, I'm gonna give it one more just... I'm gonna give that one more just to be sure, because I've lost count because I'm too busy talking. The attention span here is... astonishingly bad. I mean, anyone who's watched my streams before will know that my attention span is that of a goldfish, or sub-goldfish even. Like, it does go, ooh, a plant! It's like, that is what my attention span was. I'm terrible for it, I know. Right. Ooh, wild mute fruit. Is it mutt fruit or mute fruit? Shark in the water, not swimming. Probably won't swim the entire video because rads are dangerous, and I've got rid of the broken ass perk that got rid of rads in water because it was just made water completely pointless. Seriously, a lot of Fallout 4's perks just are so overpowered, they just make things unfun. Like, no, seriously, it's a problem. There are a lot of very boring, broken perks in Fallout 4, and I'm doing my best to slowly nerf them all. To the point where they're good, they're still useful, but they're not game-breaking. Because, oh god, the one that, like, anything that passively removes rads really did become a case of, like, here, have some ridiculous amount of rad removal. Where is that ghoul? There is a ghoul. Nom. Lovely. There's Ghosty Cabin. I thought this was here. I thought this was the Ranger Cabin. I always get them confused. All I know is they're both sort of near Concord. This is Prepper Bunker. I'm not quite sure why the super sinister music's gone off. I mean, the guy was clearly a nut. I mean, he built a survival bunker in his survival bunker. This is like one of the few places you'll actually find these mini-nuke components, and yeah, I'm aware I'm taking rads out the ass here. Again, you're clearly meant to come here if it's put the bloody map to Diamond City. Possibly the most useless fucking perk. Because if you do the Minutemen, if you follow the main quest line, you'll already be directed towards Diamond City. Let's get a pipe pistol upgraded. I know it's shit, but... do we have this rifle or a pistol? That's the question, because it looks kind of... And do we have an automatic or standard? I feel like automatic and rifle. I mean... No, that is the worst. I will always pick this stock over the best stock, because the best stock looks fucking awful. Like, who... It's like you feel like they've gotten the wrong way round. Yes, stick with standard sights. We'll stick... muzzle. You know, I feel like... Yeah, stick the muzzle brake on it, give it a bit more barrel. Keep spam. That would be its name. I always give my weapons names. Usually silly ones. I mean, my Fat Man is usually called the Jolly Fat Man. Because, you know, why not? And it's usually a two-shot one, because, you know, again, why not? Oh, hello, Stabax. I guarantee pronounced wrong. At this point, it's almost my guarantee that I will pronounce your username wrong. I can pronounce my own right, but that's about it. Stretch. Yeah, do it while load screen. Good time to stretch between load screens. Because for some reason the interior to exterior ones take a while. I mean, it could be worse if I uncap the frame rate. They just go on forever and the little indicator went nuts. You know, it's funny. My new computer runs Fallout 4 just so much better. And yet, the scariest thing is, its load times are worse. But only exterior to, you know, interior to exterior. Exterior to interior is fine. Don't know why. It's like... And Fallout 4 is a weird thing. It's just... I had all manner of fun setting it up. Because it just doesn't want to go. Now the question is this a Beantown Interiors one, or is this a vanilla one? I'm going to say this is quite possibly vanilla. Because round Concord is where vanilla sort of did this. And it's like, I got really hooked on this. This looks a bit more... No, this still looks a bit vanilla-y. It's still... I don't know, it's like got an actual kitchen, which means it might not. But... it's something I got hooked on around Concord, and it was like, I was so disappointed where, like, nowhere else had it. Like, that little house that you can just waddle into. It's a really nice little feature. Yeah, this isn't Beantown's one. You can tell because it's a little more too detailed, and it's got a lootable skelly. That's how you know, it's the lootable skellies. I mean, like, people say don't use Beantowns because it breaks previs. Yeah, it does, but there's a previs patch now. And I'm sorry, but... like, just being able to go into a house and... it's just so much nicer than just being this, like, blocked off dead bricks. You know what? Sometimes I just feel like... just run in there and... and just stab him face. You know, sometimes you just feel that urge. Yeah, raider shit. Yeah, don't want raider shit. Ooh, level left arm, I'll take that. Nom. You don't waste resources. Come back, says the raider, hiding like a pussy. Oh, I mean, to be honest, I can see why he doesn't want to be seen in public with that on his head. Yeah, I took the piss and put Megaton on, so... I mean, let's face it, the Raiders have a selection of ridiculous hairstyles. They may as well have the Megaton. I stabbed his head clean off! Still my bad, mace decapitation still wins.
The Raiders are almost through the door. Grab that laser musket and help us, please.
Grab the laser musket? Why? Why would I waste... Why would I ever use the fucking laser musket? Like, it doesn't even give me ammo for it! Yeah, you can die with dignity. You know what, let's get one freedom calls done. Take the laser musket, because why would I ever do that? I mean, seriously, the laser musket, I like it as a weapon, but the fact it uses fusion cells does make it kind of pointless. And for NPC purposes, I just, like, made all but the 6 crank one, which, like, never appears. You use fusion cells, so I can't even use it until I get it to a mod bench. Oh no. Pop goes to Raider's head. I can't really see his head, I think I was seeing his hair. Nope, there goes his head.
No more British occupation.
Put to England with you.
You love the back name.
Buy the crown. Back to your homes. Nothing belongs to America.
No, they took some casualties, but they're still alive.
You chicken imps. No taxation without representation. Remember, lads, you with my team. Let's send these creeps back to London, boys.
Why was that Raider... Like, who's gonna be coming through here? I will watch this ammo crate with my life. I mean, no one ever... Ooh, left leg. No one ever said Raiders were smart, did they? Might as well grab a fusion core now, because you only have to come back to it later. No, still one second. Let's joins.
I'm in.
Taint. Of course it does. I mean, that's the appropriately... Yeah, taint. Why not? Take the fusion core. Which was all it was doing was turning that generator's light on. What a waste. Oh no, some Radex. Something I never really end up using because, like, it's just not worth it. Jet's useful. Jet's got a point. A jet is one of the more useful drugs in chems. Sorry, let's call them chems. That's the proper in-universe name. What they are is drugs, because, you know.
I'm telling you, man, let's just get the hell out of here. We got no reason to hang around and get shot. Stop being such a fucking pansy. We hold out for the others like we're supposed to. What are you, deaf? Somebody's out there shooting the place up. I ain't sitting around waiting to die. I swear to God, you make a move for that exit,
I don't know why you'd ever do that. Apart from it being funny, there is no reason to actually...
Turn up, you're dead.
Oh, it worked.
Fucking hide from me, you're dead.
It worked. Right. That's possibly the first and only time I'll ever say that shooting the cap off the, like, yes. I mean, yeah, there's one on each side, so... I mean... I've never actually had that hurt anyone before. It's a weird novelty and they do fly around quite amusingly, but... You know, it's like, so you got, obviously, American Revolution, The briefest, tiniest bit of World War One, which ironically shows a British tank. Then World War Two, which also takes up quite a large part of the board. Again, more World War Two, because they're all World War Two vintage weapons. That's, again, that could be Vietnam, because the helicopter, which is not a Huey, implies that could possibly be Vietnam, which, who knows if that actually happened. You know, it's unclear if that's, because that is, I believe, a late World War II model, but helicopters weren't in use in World War II. And obviously this is like Fallout's timeline, like the moon. Another case of the old like weapons from Fallout 3 showing up in Fallout 4 is like a lot of the artwork I think was made before Fallout 4's weapons were concepted, because that's the Fallout 3 minigun, complete with ridiculous ammo backpack. Which is weird considering it's got a fucking box mag underneath it. I mean, look at it. But you know, it's one of those strange, but the strangest thing is, I'm gonna point this out, is those are the Fallout 4 style fighter jets, not the more era, you know, like 60s spec ones that you saw in Fallout 3. Which is weird, because it's using just one of those weird quirks of Fallout 4. Low-level raiders are so weak, one-shot map pistol is killing them. It's like, we're coming in there, we're gonna get you! As he's casually walking away with his lead pipe. I mean, he was gonna be a melee raider anyway, you know. Was this one also a melee? No, this one had a 3-2 pistol. Ooh. That means it works. And you're thinking, 3-2 pistol, that's not a Fallout 4 thing. Yeah, it's from Point Lookout. I've integrated it. Oh no, it's Presto Pesto, who for some reason his laser musket doesn't display the paint job like it's supposed to.
Minutemen? So now I'm traveling backward in time.
Protect the people at a minute's notice. That was the idea. So I joined up, wanted to make a difference. And I did, but things fell apart. Now it looks like I'm the
Why does this conversation is always hideously desynced?
That ain't it.
Like, always desynced. I don't know what.
looking for a new home, a fresh start. I've been with them since Quincy. Lexington looked good for a while, but the ghouls drove us out there.
And then Sturgis interrupts, and that never works. That never seems to work right.
There were 20 of us. Yesterday there were 8. Now we're...
Where's the other 2 then? Because obviously there was that dead Minuteman outside, but where are the other 2 dead ones?
I saw Mama Murphy on the couch. And this here is Sturgis.
Hey,
A synth. Again, Sturgis never fits the conversation right. What are ghouls?
Ghouls? What are ghouls?
Has someone who's already fought ghouls. Hello, Alvaro DTM. I'm sure I said that wrong too, but you know it's the stand by now.
Most are just like you and me. They look pretty messed up and live for a long time. But they're still just
Spew out that exposition, presto to presto.
the radiations rotted their brains, made them feral. They'll rip you apart just as soon as look at you. Anyway, we figured Concord would be a safe place to settle. Those raiders proved us wrong. But, well, we do have one idea.
One good idea can make all the difference.
Sturgis, tell her.
And the subtitles go nuts. I have never seen the subtitles work here. Like, it's not designed for 2 characters talking to you.
one of its passengers left behind a seriously sweet goodie. We're talking a full suit of cherry T-45 power armor, military issue.
That's some serious protection.
I don't know why the camera's just going in and out. It does.
Get the suit.
Again, this conversation never works right.
Do that, and those raiders get an express ticket to hell.
I think it's technically in your conversation to Preston, but for some reason it's also like Sturgis gets involved. It's a really weird conversation.
There's one
nowhere else in Fallout 4 really does.
Probably been dry for 100 years. It can
Of course, if you don't have subtitles on, you probably wouldn't notice half of this.
A bit stuck.
Yeah.
I'll help if I can.
I already have this fusion core.
What you'll need is an old pre-war FC.
I love how nobody else... You never see the term FC anywhere else because it's actually a confusing term. Because fusion cells, which you use in your laser rifles, are also abbreviated to FC. So it's a completely useless abbreviation. Even Preston doesn't use it again. I don't think it ever gets mentioned ever again.
Give it a shot.
Actually, I already grabbed the fusion core. We're set.
Well, all right. Maybe our luck.
Yeah. Get a power armor.
Once you shack the core into the power armor and grab that minigun, those raiders will know they picked the wrong fight.
And then the specially weak Deathclaw shows up for you to kill because, you know.
Nice.
Ooh, I love how that's there and no one has stolen it. Like, let's face it. You're next to a terminal. You would have put the game in.
Yes.
Garrett. Oh, right. I forgot bobbleheads immediately up your bloody special stats as well. And, like, they give you half of them.
And it's angry.
I've never actually noticed you can mess with these before. You know, things you never know you could do because you never tried, because there's no point in trying. It would have been honestly like the Minutemen were late, like Preston was laying down far, there's only like 5 raiders in here, so it's kind of pointless, for lack of a better word. You know, it's one of those things, it's just kind of pointless. Your introduction to power armor within like the first hour of the game. Like, Fallout 4 just give you power armor way too quickly and way too often. It's like, even if you don't go get this particular guaranteed full suit of T45, you'll probably find full suits of everything else within 5 minutes of wandering, because there is way too much random frameage in the world. And yes, these load screens are abnormally long, I am aware. I don't know how to make them shorter, because I don't know why they're so long. I think it's because it's running... I think the better Fallout 4 runs, the worse interior to exterior loading screens are. I don't know why.
Personal log. United States Army Staff Sergeant Michael Daly. This past Saturday, October 23rd, while en route to West Stockbridge, a vertibird crashed into the roof of this museum. The cause? EMP following nuclear detonation. Several, in fact. Day after that, from the intel I gathered, this was shot by some scared global event, desperate survivors. Then Brzezinski took off running. Haven't seen him since. Now, it's my turn to go AWOL, if that concept even applies anymore. My armor's fusion core is burned out, so I guess my soldering days are done. I'm heading to Boston, on foot, to see if my sister survived all this. She's got an apartment on Boylston Street. This is Mike Daly, signing out. Good luck. And God bless America. Or what's left of it.
I mean, why would you waste your minigun when you know a Deathclaw's coming? And I know like Deathclaws actually pose a threat, unlike vanilla Deathclaws, which are just a joke. Where is this radar? There's nothing less intimidating than a suit of power armor flying at you with a knife. Oh, right, I think I've got a full set now. Slicey, slicey. Right, this is a... Ooh, I just saw a leather chest piece. I need my minigun. I need my mini guns. But, ooh, leather chest piece. Yeah, ignore the big death beast coming at you. Special young Deathclaw. Run away! Use up all the ammo, use up all the ammo. Oh shit, that's gonna... Actually, no, I forgot it is actually nerfed in damage. Although its normal hits hurt like hell. Its bonk up the power armor does not particularly. And like, don't go too near like explodable cars because Death Claws can throw them at you. I don't know if this special weak one can't. Yes, just ignore the Death Claw. You know, the thing that's like actual threat. You know, Death Claw, strong. Like this makes this power armor suit feel earned. You know, having to fight the Death Claw. Whoa! I was not expecting the rock to kill me. I kind of forgot they could do that. What? Yeah. I was legitimately not expecting that. Yeah, but I wasn't expecting. Rock of death flying at my face. Because I booked it up to actually do damage, but clearly that damage just ignores power armor, or it's a lot more powerful than I thought.
Boss, we got somebody up here. Down here.
Oh, you don't go hiding behind a little ledge. That's my job. Come on, poke your head out, you puff. Yeah, so do I. Poke your head out, you puff. Oh, there we go. The pistol is not as accurate as it looks. Oh, there's Gristle. You know what? I'm gonna go kill Gristle because he has a key. Hey, Gristle, Gristle, Gristle! Gristle, don't run away, you puff. I need your key. Why are they... Uh-oh, that's the thing I'm scared of. This time, I will take the advice and run away. Yeah. I love how the Death Claw stomp was enough to kill. Right. Probably wise to get Heavy Gunner. Can I make my minigun do something? Because, yeah. 19 damage now. Right, this time I'm going to save. I think it blew its own car up, which did more damage to it than I ever could. Yeah, do-do-do-do-do. Or you can't reload and run. I'm going to hide inside this building like a puff. Because why not? Get inside the building. Oh no, it's going to try and throw a rock at me, isn't it? I was going to say brain fungus, but I don't want to use my... Yeah, it's going to be brain fungus, isn't it? I need to cook that. Ooh, nuclear control that one. Right, I know what I'm going to do. Reload. Like an idiot. No, don't let the Death Claw come out my face. Right, where's the jet? Use it. Probably not. Oh my. Yeah, it threw a rock. It figured out what I was doing and threw a rock at me. I see the rock hits, and then I really get hurt. Right, don't bother with the drugs. It fully healed. Where did it go? Oh, it didn't even get... Oh, it's crippled. It's good. I blew its leg off. That's much better than it. That's the best thing that can happen to a Death Claw, blowing its leg off. That's... There we go. Third time's a charm! it is just a case of unloading a minigun into a deli. Infinite machine gun noise. It happens with all vanilla weapons. It's really fucking annoying. It's really annoying when your companion has one and it does it, because, you know. Right. Oh, Moonlight. BXBBLES. Oop. Oh dear, that was a death claw. Oh, where's my leather chest piece I wanted? Why did I take that? Why did I take his goggles? I don't know. Leave the power armor inside. Don't disappoint. If you like this sort of thing, yes. If you don't, no. That kind of applies to all. It's like I mean, if you can get the best way to try a game out is to get it on sale. Like when the Steam sale, like 75% off. Ooh, my tail sticks out. I forgot that happened. Ooh. Obviously, this is not vanilla. I've modded this quite heavily, but visually, it's pretty much vanilla. I mean, apart from my sharpness. Why is my fucking? Give me a sec. For some reason, my camera's locked up and won't let me scroll out. Give me a. I'm just trying. Why is my camera fucking out? It's not letting me scroll out. What's the camera command? No, I can't for the life of me remember. What's the bloody camera command to zoom the camera out? I can't remember. That's as I just matched the keypad. Oh right. No. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, for some reason my scroll. Oh, it's because Preston's in a fucking convo with me.
The feeling's mutual, Preston.
You can never have
Yeah, go with Preston. I'm trying to.
I didn't do it for the money.
Hey.
Yeah.
You should come with us.
Yeah, I know.
I'll think about it.
God, can you just get out of this conversation?
Woman out of town.
Yeah.
I'm listening.
Look, kid, I know how I sound.
You hopped up on drugs so you become a psycho. We get it. I've got other things to do at this particular moment.
What's in Diamond?
And there's the Diamond City.
I'm tired now.
This. Let me just get out of this fucking conversation. Yes, and now my controls work normally again. So it was just because I was in conversation. This suit is the marine wetsuit. You get it in the Far Harbor DLC. I mean, most likely you're gonna get it off of Children of Atom. The shark thing is a custom thing. That's a mod. So is the hairstyle and obviously the tail. But the power armor's completely vanilla. You get that guaranteed in the story. Everyone here is vanilla. I mean, I have a mod to make like the bust size bigger because vanilla is the flatness, and I can't. You know, being a busty woman, I can't put up with the flatness. It bugs me. But 7 bobby pins. I'll probably never use that many. Oh yeah, right. When that happens, when you draw your gun like a knife. I chose the marine wetsuit because it's a wetsuit and it's a shark. It's funny, you know. I just chose that for a joke, but it's from the Far Harbor DLC. Notionally, I can't get it yet, but if you want to, you can always just console yourself one. I mean, it's like if you want to get the beauty of Fallout 4 on PC is you can just open up the console, which I believe is, if you're on a UK keyboard, is the at key. I think it's the at key. I'll have to wait when the loading screen's finished. Cause I just press it out and yeah, it's the at key or the little cop or the little the apostrophe. I think no, it's the apostrophe / at key if you're on a British keyboard. Oh, I'm pretty sure there is actually a Fox race mod out there as well. But no, shark. Little shark tail. I believe it was built it was built from the one for Skyrim, in which I believe was built from the Fox race mod, which was what I think the first non-vanilla race, like playable race made.
Can't believe you took that thing out.
And wait for them to. Oh,
These things up close. I'm very glad it's already dead.
yes, Preston, your laser musket was of no help to anyone. And speaking of the laser musket, I don't think I've got any ammo for it, but I can show it off. I mean, yeah, I have got some ammo. You crank it up like a musket, and then point it at your target and fire, and it does quite a lot of damage. I'll blow this raider's head off. It's a laser weapon; it doesn't blow their head off, but you get the idea. It's quite a fun weapon. It's not by any definition effective. I'm gonna be upfront with that. It's not the most effective weapon. I mean, also I've got a mod that makes like raiders have a bit more varied body shapes. I mean, hence why this bloated man ball exists. I mean, vanilla. They're all kind of samey. They have a body triangle system that lets them have varied body shapes, but for some reason they don't do it. So in my little, I made a rod that adds extra faces to them, and the extra faces have varied body shapes, which is where this little cubby came from. Because, I think it's fun to have, like, different body shapes, because it makes it more, it makes it different. Not everyone has to be skinny. Not everyone has to be fat. Everyone can be different. Ooh, I smell vanilla. It's a game. Yeah, this is definitely vanilla. Ooh, I think that's where you meant to get your first pipe bolt action from. There's a lot of like gift items around this sort of starting area. Yeah, I think that's where that's supposed to be my first snipey rifle. Oh no, it's the two guys pointing at the not potential synth. Yeah.
Don't come any closer, friend. This doesn't concern you.
Please, help! They're going to kill me!
That's vanilla clippage.
What's going on here?
This thing's a sin. That's what. We've been traveling with it for weeks. But then today he finally let slip that he's an institute errand boy. The whole fucking time.
Because I thought you were my friends.
I'd never be friends with a damn synth.
You already were friends with the synth. Now please, just let me go.
You think I'm stupid? You're just gonna run off and get your institute buddies to come put us down. That ain't happening, pal.
I'm not with the institute.
They did well making him look as angry as possible.
Just need to get to Bunker Hill. Then I swear I will never bother you again. Please. You believe me, right? You can't let them do this.
You're a long way from Bunker Hill.
If he was with the Institute, don't you think killing him would just make them matter? Let him go. It's safer that way.
That's a risk I'm willing to take if it means...
Ah, beauty of low charisma. Things can fail.
You need to let him go.
I've never actually seen like the charisma fails, because I've always like maxed charisma, but
Maybe he's just biding his time. I don't know, and I don't...
so it's kind of interesting not to actually see these fails.
Away from here.
Come on. You don't need to be afraid of the Institute. You let him go, or I'll kill you both myself.
Like hell you will.
Yeah, like hell. That. For when you need to cheap out headshots. And then, for the extra cheapness, you use the crit, which is a guaranteed hit, no matter the hit detection. Even if there's a wall in the way. Ooh, sweet roll. He's easier. It's kind of lace. Yeah, little shark. Run away. I mean, right. So he's heading. Right. So he's heading east. Bunker Hill is around here. I mean, if he's running that way, he might end up reaching Bunker Hill eventually, because it's around here. I can't quite remember exactly where it is, but he might get there eventually. Oh. Ooh, a plant! There is, unfortunately, after playing Skyrim and Oblivion for so long, I have got this urge wherever I see, like, harvestable... If I know a game has harvestable plants, I will just obsessively go, ooh, plant! And go out of it. Not too beneficial. Oh dear. He is now running the completely wrong way to Bunker Hill. In fact, I'm tempted to follow him and watch him die, because there's a raider base up there. I'm actually tempted to see where he goes. I'm actually going to follow him, see where he goes. Ooh, a plant. You know, it's one of these things that's like, where do NPCs go after you set them free? I mean, he clearly doesn't know where Bunker Hill is, because he's going the pretty much completely wrong direction now. I mean, now he's going north. Oh, I miss. No point wasting more ammo on it. It's running away. It's running away. Yay. That's that meat, good meat. Carry weight good. Yeah, he's running he is nowhere near Bunker Hill right now. He's only getting further away, because Bunker Hill's to the south. What the? Why are there some random settlers up here?
Got a dangerous look about you. Hope you ain't here for me.
If they're the ones I think they are. I've lost. No, there he is. I've got to keep track on him. If they're a lot. The nearest settlement's up there, but they're a long way out. Even with my mod to extend combat distance, like make it so enemies aren't blind when you're attacking like their area, they will notice you. But they shouldn't be this far out. And 3 of them implies that whole settlement has moved out. I think there are only 3 of them up there, Vanilla.
I'm sorry. They didn't leave me any choice.
It's all right. I just wish they could have seen.
NPCs apparently can jump.
Here, I want
Oh, he's giving us money now. Don't you need help? Oh, he's giving me. So that's a more reasonable reward than the farmer who I saved from 2 dogs. Yeah, 2 dogs, and he gave me 250 caps. Oh, he stopped running now. I don't know. Oh, there he goes. Why is he now cowering? Right, I'll save him from the doggo now as well. I think he's got stuck now. He's running away. He's running away from things. I think he's gonna run. Oh no! This is a random spot for ferals. Boop. That is good for making very efficient, cheap use of ammo, but that's about it. Oh, one time I wanted to open the perk menu when I hold the button. It decides to light up instead. Right. I do not have the patience to follow you now you're walking. Was he just running from combat the entire time? That way, like... I mean, if he goes much further north, he'll go off the map and I can't follow. I mean... Good job trains don't exist. Yeah, you know what, I'm not going to go up in this sort of corner of the map, like from about here to this, to the sort of this intersection right in the middle of the screen, all the way across. That area is pretty high level. It's probably not a good idea to go there. It's the highest base level in Fallout 4, if I remember right. Yeah, you're going... oh, wait, he's turned. He might actually be heading towards Bunker Hill now. I mean, if I get up on this hill, I might be able to see it. No. Wait, there it is. There. That right there, right down in the middle of my sights. That's Bunker Hill right there. At least... I think... that's Bunker Hill. It might be like Custom House Tower or something. I don't quite know. I think that's Bunker Hill. It seems outskirtsy enough to be Bunker Hill, but I don't recall it being that tall. There we go. The infamous car falling from highway. If the highway piece loads after the car just falls from it, and it's just like cars raining from the sky. It's a completely normal event. You know what? I have a shotgun, let's use it. I mean, it's not exactly powerful, but I'll use it. I mean, it's a... I haven't upgraded it, so it's a weak piece of piss, but... It's the appropriate weapon to fight while fighting not zombies. And it's just an appropriate weapon, I'm afraid. Unfortunately, it is not the most effective when it's so fucking weak. Oh, okay. I'll just knife them. Oh no, my arm has been crippled. I must use a stim pack, otherwise my arm is broken forever. Or at least like a few seconds until it recovers. But the next hit to it will break it. I saw another feral, where is it? This time I'm going to try and bats this little fucker. I'm going to shoot him in the legs. Oh really? It didn't cripple him. Boom. Crit on demand is effective. Broken, but effective. Boom. Oh, there's another one. Here's the rule with ferals, there is always more. There is always more ferals. It's like the rule of zombies, there is always more. Booty crate. I love how the combat music's stopping while there's a zombie quite casually waddling towards me. It does actually do relatively decent damage if it hits, it seems. I never even noticed that before, it always seems to fail horribly. Ooh, gas pile! Hit it! Boom! Always. Not the most useful feat. How did that get... Don't question the clipping. Just don't question it. It's one of those things that it's better not to question. You know, it's just don't question the clipping. Like, don't question how much ammo you get, because you've got to really be burn. You've got to have really bad trigger discipline to burn up ammo. Ooh, railroad stash. Because that is the railroad stash symbol. You find these little rail signs when you need them, and they tell you where things are. I know, Dutchman. I think that's just Dutchman's instructions, I wonder. D. That's what it says. Patch the old switch. You need gear, look for the blue barrel. It basically is teaching you... So that's clearly a railroad agent. Not a very good one. And I believe this... One of these rail cars contains a railway rifle at later levels, which is basically fires railroad spikes. It's a big steam gun, it's quite good.
Half past. She's late. No. Something's wrong. Someone's coming. Look. 5 of them. It's a trap. Damn it. They've got us surrounded. What do we do? I'll draw them off. Give me a count of 10, then break for the tree line. What? Dutchman, There's no time. Good luck, A9.
Yeah, that's definitely railroad related. But the funny thing is, Dutchman didn't make it very far, did he? I mean, I'll try and draw him off. He barely made it to the bottom of the stairs. Look at him. It's like 1. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. I mean, let's see. It's about 15 feet. It's like the mass unexplained mass sponge migration. It just when it migrated like a foot and a half. It just didn't go anywhere. Is that a random Brahmin? Oh, it's a herd. My favourite two-headed cow. Ugh. You know what? No, I'll ignore Starlight Driving for now. I don't really feel the urge to turn that into a settlement right about now. I mean, it's an easier one because it's just clear out the general area, but you kind of need... Yeah, ignore it as a settlement for now. So where's this Diamond City rather than Freedom Calls? Because I've got Preston away. I'll go back to Sanctuary, it'll all be settled. It'll be settlemented. Ooh, a Frigidor, doesn't it? No, it's just a door, it's not a fridge. Fridges are booty. Everything is booty in this game if it's container. We'll skirt around this place. Let's go straight to this old folks' home. I can't remember if it was crawling with ferals or not. I mean, Misty Pines is sufficiently depressing with a... I mean, it's an old folks' home, it's going to be depressing. They always are. I don't know why. It's like... This is a sad existence in these old folks' homes. No, I think actually no. If I remember correctly, this is a completely safe spot, and yet, curiously, no bodies except in the locked room.
Looks really strange.
Yeah, there's. Oh, there is a body. There is one of them tied. I don't think that's meant to be Jet. I think it's just meant to be in Halo, but it didn't have a base in Halo model, so they just used Jet. There it is. Right, I think there was a key. Was there a key under here? No. Well, I can't get in there until I get a lockpicking skill upgrade. Oh no, it's completely safe. Depressing, but completely safe. With its pink picket fence. I think is the only known use of that that texture variant. I don't think there's any other case of a pink picket fence in Fallout 4. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there is. Yes. I'll go through town. I'll sleep, then go through town. That's a better idea. Just don't like going at night, because I can't see very well at night, because my night sight is terrible in games. There was a bed in the... Yeah, let's not sleep with the corpse, that's just a bit weird. Yeah, I mean, weirdness is kind of a staple, but... Yeah, sleeping with the corpse, like cuddling the skeleton is... kind of a bit weird. You know, there's weird and then there's too weird. That's too weird. I really do not get the lawn flamingo thing. They look terrible. They could have had a gag with these where the eyes followed you. But no. I mean, it's... Lexington. Not the place you really want to get around bluntly announcing your presence. It's... You'll see why. Oh, I forgot this was the way into the Raider hat hole. little bitch, go. Pop your... Oh my god, that hurts like hell. Really need to cook some meat somewhere. Ugh. It's so gummy. Yum, cram. Yes, let's cram it. Let's cram that in. You communist repelling American meat. Oh, I should have eaten this guy's corpse. What was I thinking? Why eat bad food when I can eat nice food? Probably a good thing to take early on. Get health. You know, health is kind of just raw health. Is good. Trigger discipline, American style. Just keep spraying and praying. Whew. What a convenience! A cooking stick. Baked fruit pie. Delicious. Deathclaw steak, good. Spanish steak, good. Grilled radical roach, oh yes. Round stack steak, always good. More chunks, never bad. Mud chops. They attacked me. Ooh, crispy brain. I won't get that for a while. Oh wait, nothing's highlighted, so I can't make anything. I really need to find an armor workbench. Stop sitting on my tail because I'm weird. Ooh, drug box. Weird little pallet truck. It's a Creation Club quest, like a little extra content you can buy, occasionally given away for free. Let's see, can I actually hack? No, I can't hack in there. Oh, this is the bleeping minute and year anyway. The back door to a supermarket. There's an irony in this bank. The terminal is open. Although this is the bank I'm thinking of. It's been robbered! And they died in the process of robbing it. Because they're trying to put it in the boot of the car, which... I just know that this place is crawling with raiders and ferals, so of course I'm not going to... See who wins, raider or feral? Raider. I did say the area was crawling with them. They tend to actually crawl out of the woodwork as well. Delicious. I think I've got all the pieces I need. I can make a good set of armor. Because I've got the crafting perks unlocked early because, well... Yeah, ignore the one on the rooftop. Ooh, bet. What a safe place to have a nap. Oh, another dead raider. Ooh, tasteless kitchen. My actual bathroom. Like, Ground floor. I have a bathroom complete with really big shower. Like seriously, why is it so big? Kitchen. The world's most pathetic living area. Where really table. Oh, and stairs. Is there going to be a bedroom that's like 3 floors up? No. It's another one with a tiny little kitchen, big bathroom, ooh, an actual tub. But again, no, oh, there actually was a bed in this one. Classy. Swampy. Jumping off building, not good idea. Jump off building onto van, brilliant idea. It slows the fall. Because you take fall damage when you go past a certain point. There's nothing left. See here, attack the bowl. This is the bowl. Bus station. Nothing like a British bus station. Bus barely shows up, and when it does, it barely bothers stopping. That sounds unpleasant. That sounds like a very fast machine gun, which I'm sensing is a Mr. Gutsy, which is not something I particularly want to deal with at this level. Oh no, I've come within like 5 miles of Cambridge. Oh no. Technically I'm an abomination, so what I'm going to do is get that quest done, because you've got to do it, otherwise they're essential forever, and then kill that Brotherhood of Steel to make them hate me. Because technically I'm an abomination. Right, what's my most powerful one-shot weapon? 30, not mine, 48, 5, 60, because you got to double the damage. Yeah, it's the laser musket I thought it was. Missed. Big crap. How did I miss again? I wouldn't have done it anyway. Yeah, I'm not even gonna fight that. They are so outgunning me. I will eat my famished steak and then some grilled radical roaches and then run. That thing's got better aim than that. That thing's got better lasers than I have. Just when I look, it would be a bit. Mr. Gutsy is the thing I'm really scared of, because I heard the ripping noise of its machine gun. The machine gun ones are weirdly way more dangerous than the higher level ones, because I think they misjudged the machine gun's fire rate and gave it way too much. So it like murders you really quickly. Like, it shouldn't have a machine gun. It hasn't got the there's no physical space in it for that much ammo. Like, the turrets are just an ammo can. And they fire quite a lot slower, so I feel like the Mr. Gutsy was supposed to be like bam, 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 rather than bram. Oh no, ferals! I will stay. Oh shit, mines. They're there to stop the ferals. An 8-ball. Wasn't so lucky for you, was it? Unless it said, you will die today. If they will I die today? The outcome is probable. Yeah, I'm making 8-ball jokes now, because why not? You shall be cue ball. Right. We're just kind of feral central. Don't you break my limbs, you little bugger. Little bastard. I'm going to eat you to heal. Leathery. Poor but leathery. It's tough meat, but not the worst meat. There is definitely worse out there called super mutant. Sometimes it is just easier with Google to just... Ooh. You got a nice weapon. It's barrel... I mean, the only downside of attacking barrels with melee is you do tend to get hurt. A lot. Also, technically, Stream is Enclave, which the Brotherhood hate as well. So yeah, just an extra reason for it to be killed on side by Brotherhood. Oh god, more ferals, so many ferals. That's melee is so broken I tend not to bother to use it. Because you are actually invulnerable while doing it. It's a bit broken. It's one of those things that is just a wee bit broken, so I don't tend to use it much. I don't think I've ever actually read that before, toll schedules. So farmers and children get 10 caps toll, mercs get 30, traders get 50, wagons get 80, minutemen 200. Don't tangle with the gunners. And freaks in power armor, which is Brotherhood, which is odd because at this point in time of the story, and this base being dead before you get here, means that like the Brotherhood like clearly have caused enough trouble for the Raiders that they have an instant policy, even though the Brotherhood has only barely shown up in the Commonwealth at this point. Just here, goody. Ooh, you were scientistical. You were scientastic. You were a sewer. And you have broke my arm, you little. It's same arm, isn't it? Right, I'm just gonna fix that. Meanwhile, the endless fight, like the Brotherhood of Steel versus the... Only when you show up does the fight actually progress. But, I mean, be honest, the Brotherhood of Steel is gonna... Like, they spam so much. Like, they are quite well armed. I mean, I don't know why I'm endangering myself. I think I do actually have to kill someone just to progress the quest, but... Because if you don't do this scene, I believe...
Pest exterminator. I heard you had a feral problem.
Evading my questions is a surefire way of...
I believe you have to do this.
Are you from a local settlement?
I'm from Sanctuary Hills, on the other side of Concord.
I've seen the location on our maps, but I've never visited the area myself. There isn't much over there for us.
Yes, Paladin dense.
If I appear suspicious, it's because our mission here has been difficult. Since the moment we arrived,
Yeah.
we've been constantly under fire. If you want to continue pitching in, we could use an extra gun on our side.
At this rate, you'll be dead within 2 days. and I want no part of it.
Then there's no need for you to remain here. Now, unless you have any relevant information to share with us, I want you to leave our compound immediately.
Question is, has that updated the quest? No. And he is invulnerable while the quest is inactive.
You can move along, civilian. Our situation might appear dire.
Yeah.
I'll continue to help.
Very well. I'm Paladin Day. Over there, we're on recon duty. I've been trying to send a distress call to my superior.
Sir, if I may...
Proceed, Halen.
I've modified the radio tower. What we need is...
Our target is ArcJet Systems, and it contains the technology. We infiltrate the facility. So what do you say?
Sure. It's a good plan. If we make it back.
I can assure you that I wouldn't undertake this mission unless I had confidence in your abilities. Halen, take Reese inside and bind his wounds.
Yes, sir.
Reese, once you're...
Yeah, this mission, I think you just have to do this mission, otherwise he is, like, immune to damage.
It's time to prove your worth. Head into the police station and resupply yourself. Then let me know when you're ready to begin. Let's move out, people.
All right, big guy.
Now I think, wait for Dance to go inside, because he's kind of a lot harder to do. There we go. Yep, they can die now. Now I'm enemies with a Brotherhood of Steel, so they shoot me on sight. That's good. I want that. Because this oh my god. Pat barrel! It's like... I want them to shoot me on sight, but you've got to do fire support, otherwise they don't. Because they're just... It's so you can accidentally friendly fire and get away with it. I understand why, but it is a bit of an annoyance. Because, you know, if you want to roleplay someone who's like, the Brotherhood hates me, it is kind of hard to do so. Some more rat chunks. Oh, frat post 4-5. Yeah, don't. Actually, I think I can go in there. I'm sufficiently stealthy. We can see our first case of the super mutants. Everyone's favourite green in simpletons. Everyone loves our favourite green simpletons. Ah, stretchy, might as well do it while load screens go. Right. Stay hidden. Kill, loot, return. Typical super mutant. Oh no, this one's posing a challenge. But you can brute force it. Right, I feel I can just about kill this guy in one shot with my... having incredible faith in this laser musket right now. Right. Oh! He's T-posing for suit with his dominance. He's T-posing. Yeah, do not use that circuit break because it summons a load of super mutants.
Nice.
I came in the back way, so I'm conveniently helped. Because he's blind, his you know, if he detects something, he sounds the alarm. No, I don't know why there was a basket full of these things either. I mean, I'm convinced their eyes. I mean, these are quite creepy teddy bears, to be honest. The shape of them is not right. Yeah, so leave Deadeye alone. Don't want to summon the allies. Because you don't want to fight too many super mutants, not this lower level, not with, like, difficulty high and, like, weapons as shite. I mean, I have effectively a pistol and that's it. I also have my shitty pipe machine gun, but that's like a... If I'm bringing that out, that's a last resort, or I've just got too many free 8 rounds, I need to use them. You know, it's one of those, I have too many bullets. I need to use bullets. Loading screens, or should they be called loading screens? Might as well stretch. Always good to stretch. Stretching prolongs your life and helps your bones. Do it too hard and you'll dislocate a kneecap, and that hurts like hell apparently. For many hours because A&E, and then it'll take months to be fixed. So, yeah, be careful with your legs, but upper body stretches, be careful, don't go too far, and you'll be fine. I can't remember if they spawn if you leave the building normally. Right. Oh yeah, they do. Shit. They do. There are cases where you just go like the wind. Be like wind, run. They are waiting. They're waiting outside as an ambush. That was it. Weird street sweeper thing. Now, take attention to the rusty white of this pickup truck. Now, I approach this particular white rusty car. It looks glitched, doesn't it? The texture doesn't look right. It looks like it's got the wrong white texture on it. But these two cars here are the only two cars in the game to have this weird, almost perfect white paint job on them. You know, all of the white cars look like that pickup truck there. But no, these weird ones here are the only ones to look like that. It's a really strange and peculiar quirk, and I honestly thought they were bugged for the longest time, but that's how they are. I mean, how desperate would you be to think you could survive a nuclear blast by hiding in what is basically a standing coffin? You know, it's a telephone box, effectively. You know, like, actually surviving in one of those. Like, a claustrophobic coffin, yay. This bridge always makes me a little sad. And the reasoning is, this is just a tugboat with a barge. But in the concept art for Fallout 4, this was an actual crashed dead warship, and it was interesting. You know, it's one of those sad things that, like, cut for time, and, like, every boat in Fallout's either a tiny fishing boat or a tugboat. And they're all green. Like, the USS Riptide was meant to be a warship, but no, it's a bloody tugboat with a barge. Yeah, this was supposed to be much more interesting. Yeah, not the brightest raiders, really. Why is that raider taking so much damage? You know what? Let's bring out a different weapon. I'm sick of using that. Oh god, that hurts. Whatever that weapon is hurts like hell. I'm gonna die in this spot, aren't I? Let's try some medics. Drink my Nuka-Cola. Eat some pork and beans and use some jet to buy me a little bit of time. Yeah, jet is like actually a useful chem. Just Like, it is actually I would say the most useful chem, because it just... That explains why it was doing quite a lot of damage. That's a decently high-powered weapon early on. Right. Why? Because I can. Why was there a dead attack dog down here? I don't remember attacking that. Ah, booty crate. Here, have a billion rounds of ammo. Ooh, a locked ammo box. Bet this way I'm much in it. For some reason the locked stuff never does. Do.
That's it.
Yep, told you it wouldn't have much in it. But it pretty much gave me back the ammo I used to kill those raiders, because ammo is plentiful. Too plentiful. Then again, it is America, as probably is but more ammo than people. You know, everyone's probably got, you know, if you took the entire population of America, each one's probably got like a couple thousand rounds of ammunition. It is America, there is lots of ammo. Especially when you consider the situation in the Fallout world, as everything was, you know, a bit war focused, like resource wars, all that non-goodness. Is that car sunk into the... Yeah, it is. I'm surprised that hasn't pinged up, actually. I'm actually a little surprised that car hasn't pinged up into the sky. But that's one of those cases where you just fire one round at it. There it goes, and it plops up. But, for good measure, if you hit a car, you might as well make it explode. Because then it can't go off on you. Ooh, Hangman's Alley, might as well clear this one out. Got a silly settlement idea popped out for this one. Oh, don't you hide. I love how they locked their own door. And they don't have the key.
Nice.
Oh god, one of us crippled me with something, I don't even know what it was. Oh, that'd be what. That'd be what, a crude blowback hurts like hell. Did he just get killed by his own grenade? It's kind of embarrassing, actually. Yeah, that'll be why it's 4-5 crude blowback. That'll be why that hurts like hell. Oh, fucking hell. Another one that's like... Buff out for a good idea. Bait blow pie. Get some health back. Noodle cup, that's food. Where the hell is that one? Is he wrapped us around his... Again, automatic weapons kind of nasty really early on, especially since I buffed it up to not be a complete waste of space. Because, yeah, the vanilla SMG is so weak. Like, vanilla automatic weapons are so nerfed to the point of being useless. Now, where's the actual workbench here? I can never remember. Arr, there she goes. Right. Time to scrap all this crap. I'm just scrap all this crapple. That you never open that door because it just makes settlement attacks much harder to deal with. You just leave it. You've built a power source. Connect objects that are... Oh, I forgot how much I hated these fucking hints. Because they're just obnoxious. Like, they just constantly spam you. It's... Usually scrapping everything is... Hangman's Alley is not that hard to scrap everything on. It's quite a small area. I think I'll leave this room intact. And yeah, ignore the firefight going on. I think I have to leave this one because you can't scrap it. Right. There was a weapons bench over there, and you don't open that door either. Basically, if it's a locked door, leave it locked, and then your settlers can't kill themselves. It's... You know what? I mean, you'll wonder the name until you remember, like... These tend to be, like, police issue weapons, so... Normally Snubnose... No, don't put a suppressor. A suppressor on a revolver? Really? You know what? Because she's stealthy, you know what? Put a suppressor on it. It's silly. I'll keep it a free too. Oh, it tints the suppressor as well, does it? And then that's just awkward because it's not supposed to have it, but it shares mod parts with a 4.4 pistol. I don't have any legendaries I can put on it, right? That's just too much ammo wasty. Ooh, a laser rifle. Oh yeah, I got this from the Brotherhood of Steels. You know what, I think I'll stick with shitty sniper rifle. Because the ammo for it is slightly more common. So I've been snipey. And I always put a space before the name. That way, you know that it's what it is. So it always comes up first to the list. Now, I always tend to go with the... It's a sniper rifle, so I go with the absolute longest looking barrel. And again, that is such an awful fucking... Like, seriously, that is such an awful looking stock. It's a sniper rifle, I want a long scope on it, I don't want night vision, because... Again, it's a sniper rifle, even though it does reduce the range slightly, it doesn't really matter. And I prefer it to look more like a sniper rifle, so have a nice long barrel. Do I keep the spammy gun? You know what, I feel like I'm going to use this as my 4 or 5 weapon, I think. Gotta have a large drum. Gotta have a stand. I tend to stick with standard sight. Got its proper compensator on. You know, it's just like... I like to give them silly names, okay? I mean, I could use that, but it's a bit scrappy, so I thought something a little more... And because... Is that... Let's put... Good, I need to get the right one. I kind of want like this... I like this... Again, like... The upgrade requirements on it. Yeah, why would you just stick a scope on a shotgun? I'm turning it into a... It says inferior range, but I made them increase the range because it's a fucking joke. It'll make the range longer on a shotgun. It's much a force of nature. I mean, it's appropriate given it's Boston, which is where the scout is from, to give this the force of nature. It's not quite as aggressive, you know. Oh yeah, you know you want to. I mean, it's appropriate, but she's Enclave, so she gets the Enclave paint job on it. That's got to be a spam cannon. If it lagged the game, it would be lag cannon. But I have actually seen it nicknamed that before. Oh, in some old Flash game I played in high school, there was a minigun, and it did lag the game a bit, and it was nicknamed the lag cannon. Like, the developers knew it lagged the game, but they kept it in anyway. You know, do I keep a laser musket just for the fun of it? I'm decided. See what? It's kind of a. That's alright. So don't have time for me number 6. The fish gut is my little. The force and nature always goes in number 9. Sniper rifle always goes in number 1. Actually, that can go number. Yeah, that we brought out when I got more ammo for it. That always goes in like number 8, and the missile launcher always goes in number 7. Grenades tend to go in number 2, even though I don't tend to switch off grenades. Right, I'm just gonna make sure that pick the ball. Right. Yeah. I don't really not need the. Right, I'm just gonna park myself in a spot where I actually know I'm not gonna get caught by the actual build. Always useful to know. Right. Always, like, good etiquette with transfer settlements. Always make sure you. Which one's Hangman's Alley? I think I only had the one for Hangman's Alley. I'm just checking. I've got a little paper sheet. Just give me a sec. I think I only had the one for Hangman's Alley. Yeah, number 16. Not seeing any other. Yeah. Oh, I did. I did plonk myself somewhere I shouldn't have been. Right. Because you take what farmland you can get. Yes, apparently it will grow in the rubble. It's kind of amazing where it will grow. Yeah, it's sort of like a concrete. The reason this is why it's built this very peculiar way is because this is, if you're going to go Minuteman, which is what this settlement's owned, you need. Hangman's Alley is a very, very important spot for the artillery mechanic, and because it physically fires from the gun, you have to have the gun mounted really high, otherwise it won't work. And this is one of my earliest settlements, so it is a bit crude. I really should rebuild this one day. But I can't be arsed. I built it once. Yeah, because if you build it inside the alley, if it's firing pretty much any direction, if you build it here, it can fire about this sort of arc up there. But it can't fire that way, it can't fire that way. So I built it all the way up there. It's a really strange gravity-defying spot, as you can see the big gun there. It's not manned, I mean, I don't have the flares either to make it work, but it's there if I need it. You know, bring a little silly silence pistol. I want to see how this sounds, actually. Yeah, it's like any other silence weapon. Pull out for it. Ew! A centaur! Aren't they hideously beautiful? It's funny, all the other weapons from Point Lookout, or the Point Lookout recreation, I've reduced the damage on. Except the 3.2 pistol, which is the only one I buffed the damage on because it was weaker than the bloody 4. Ouch! There is a case where I think Diamond City security has failed and I am going to leave. Immediately. I am not even gonna. I'm not gonna hang around. I'm gonna eat my. Well, I should just eat a. Ooh, squirrel on a stick, and that's actually an actual meal. in this world. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, as you can see, the turret is like basically just an ammo drum on a spindle. First to approach Diamond City. Diamond City is its own interior space.
Here the different raider groups are carving up Concord like Christmas turkey.
What do you mean you can't open the
I'm amazed you still know what turkey is, because you've forgotten what baseball is. For a city built in a bloody baseball stadium.
Not to let you in, Miss Piper. I'm sorry. I'm just doing my job.
Ooh, just doing your job. Protecting Diamond City means keeping me out, is that it?
They're obnoxious reporters. Couldn't be a more accurate stereotype, could it? Sorry to anyone who is a reporter, but there are so many obnoxious ones out there that are, like, perfectly okay to commit crimes like trespassing and think it's okay because they're the press.
Right now, Danny Sullivan. I live here. You can't just lock me out.
I'm a traitor. Let me...
Danny, open up.
Go away, I just want to go into this... Oh, I know how to get into the city easy. But I need to get in there to set my settlement up. Oh, God, deal with this nonsense.
You want into Diamond City, right? No, not really. What's that? You said you're a trader up from Quincy?
Which has been wiped out.
Supplies to keep the general store stocked for a whole month? You hear that, Danny? You gonna open the gate and let us in, or are you gonna be the one talking to crazy Myrna about losing out on all the supply?
Jeez, all right. Need to make it personal, Piper. Give me a minute.
Better head inside quick before old Danny catches on to the bluff. I don't take orders from you. Whoa, take it easy. Yikes. You, come along whenever you're ready.
Piper, who let you...
Why is he just waiting there? This guy's supposedly the mayor and he just stands there.
Rabble-rousing slanderer. The level of dishonesty in that paper of yours. I'll have that printer scrapped for parts.
Ooh, that a statement, Mr.
You're
McDonough?
Sullivan, right?
Tyrant mayor shuts down the
You're
press.
that traitor, Piper.
Why don't we ask the newcomer? Do you support the news? Because the mayor's threatening to throw free speech in the dumpster.
Typical news. Makes statements that aren't actually what's said, but twists them to their own agenda.
Newspapers just like to stir up trouble.
Not an untruth. Like, they do stir up trouble. They pick on one thing, exaggerate it to the point where it just gets to critical mass. You know, truth is occasionally reported, but so much of it is twisted to fit a certain narrative.
Muckraker here. Tell you otherwise, all right?
I'm sure your city's a great place.
Yeah, greatest house of cards in the Commonwealth. Until the wind blows.
Now, was there anything particular you came to our city for?
Just looking for something.
Oh, what is it you're looking for?
The subtitles are fucked up yet.
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Did you say kidnapped? Well, McDonough, Diamond City Security gonna investigate this? How about all the other kidnapping reports?
Don't listen to her. Well, I'm afraid that our security team can't follow every case that comes through. I'm confident.
I mean, that's because the security team is incompetent. They walk around in baseball gear with shitty guns and they can't even deal with the super mutants right outside the door.
I hope so.
This is ridiculous. Diamond City Security can't spare one officer to help. I want the truth, McDonough. What's the real reason security never investigates?
I've had enough of this, Piper. From now on, consider you and that little sister of yours on notice.
Yeah, keep talking, McDonough. That's all you're good for. A big Diamond City welcome from the mayor. You feel honored yet? Look, I gotta go get settled in, but,
Yeah, you just ambushed me on the way into town and the car avoided you.
I have an idea for an article you'd be perfect for.
Danny.
So, you're that traitor Piper was talking about. Something tells me she's pulled the wool over my eyes again. Am I right?
Piper's done this before.
All the time. Thing is, sometimes she's bluffing, and sometimes there really is a group of 50 raiders just over the hill screaming for blood. So I usually just let her in. Not this time, though. Mayor's on the wall.
Oops. Subtitle fail.
Anyway. Be good to note it down in the logs.
I'm trying to find someone.
Is that so? Who are you looking for?
An infant boy. Kidnapped.
Oh, look, I'm sorry, but we're under orders not to get involved in missing person cases. There's a lot of Institute paranoia right now. We can't really risk fanning those flames with official action. What if people panic?
The Institute? What's that?
Ah, damn. Look, I really shouldn't have said that. They're just a scapegoat, alright? Something people blame when things go wrong. If you really want to know, there's a whole newspaper inside the city that won't stop talking about them. Public occurrences.
I'll ask somewhere else then.
Chin up. Maybe someone in town can help you?
Yeah, they have an actual detective agency in town, but no one bothers mentioning it. You know, it's just the logic. Or lack thereof. Yeah. Stretchy. It'll affect those. Right. I know where a good place to set.
Can't believe you eat that food. Only one thing worth buying in a dugout inn, and that's the booze. Man's gotta eat. What can I say? A real Diamond City boy eats at the noodle stand.
It says the Diamond City security guy eating at the bloody pub. You know, it kind of makes the whole thing fail when they say a real Diamond City boy eats at a noodle stand, as this Diamond City boy is not eating at the noodle stand.
Just a minute, Yeti. I am in middle of story. I am crossing river, wearing nothing but a smile. When out comes the most dangerous of all sea monsters, a Meyerlurk.
A Meyerlurk? Come on.
You read the paper.
That's like 2 out of 10 points of danger tops. Now, if you want to talk something really deadly.
Jim! I forgot you were there yet.
I just want a room. I don't want to listen to your life story.
Never mind. I'll handle it myself.
You take the rooms.
Death claws where the real danger is. Don't try to outrun it. Just get something solid between
See
you
this
and it.
bar? I killed a man for it. No, I kid. He is dead though. Now let me know when you're ready to order.
Let me think it over.
All right.
No, it is the competent brother.
Oh, customer. Need a room?
What do they do?
Here's your caps.
You're in room 2, just through the door.
Now, I believe I can get 2 room doors in 2 nights for the price of 1, by being cheap and only sleeping for 23 hours and then sleeping for 24. It's a cheap trick, but like, wait for an hour, wait for half a minute, sleep the sleep of the dead. But you need to do this to make the settlements work right if you're important. That's just unfortunately what you have to do. And now I can sleep. What the bloody hell's that noise? I don't know what's going on outside, but probably street sweeper. It's definitely coming from outside. I don't know what it is. Yeah, street sweeper. Right, and another night.
Tell me if you need a room, otherwise the bar is over there.
Fine. Here's your caps.
Room 2 is yours. Enjoy.
Like the one in, like there's like as far as I can tell, there's 3 inns in Fallout 4, and that's it. Again, another 23, and then sleep till morning, and that will do it. So I got 4 nights for the price of 2. This is the ultimate deal for 10 caps. Or I could have just sat on a chair for the same effect, because... You know, outside of survival mode where you need beds to save, which is a really silly idea, because I get the idea, but it also means that you can't save if something goes wrong. Which, being Fallout 4, it does occasionally. Like, if something glitches out, it does happen. Or, you know, it crashes on a load screen. It's just a safety net that, you know, it's not worth living without. Door number 2. And where's mysterious door number 1? Say door number 2 and then door number 1. 3. Where's door number 1? There is no door. Ah, there's door number 1. This is... Ah, you always have door number 2 because door number 1 actually isn't a bed. So the question is 3 the luxury suite or the scum suite? No, that's actually a pretty decent suite. It's better. Argue it's better and kind of nicer than this one, actually. Ooh, let's try to port a diner. Nope. Like every other claw machine in the world, it's rigged. There is an incredibly low odds that you will actually pick it up the first time. The more you use it, the more the odds get. But if you've got the patience to actually go through more than like 1 or 2 cycles of these, there is also one machine in Nuka World that is guaranteed to give you it every time. Probably why it's in the repair shed. It's not rigged. Because claw machines are just so unbelievably rigged. I mean,
Hi there. You can order drink.
That actually is steel in here. It's amazing. I just like ringing random bells, I'm sorry. Like, you just see a random bell, ding! You know you want to, and you do it in real life as well. It's like, you know you can get away with it, ding! You just ring the bell, because it's silly. I can't read that, but hello. I only know English. I can only read English characters because I'm kind of useless at languages. Sorry.
Nothing to see here.
Yep, no one is awake. Woohoo.
Hey, there's a bar in the old theater district that's for Raiders only. Combat.
Wow. Even their trash is considered stealing. Yay! Armor workbench. Yeah, I'm just referring. You know what? I'm gonna. I can't actually remember. I actually cannot for the life of me. No, I don't want the heavy armor because it gets like ridiculous pauldrons. No, I do not want to exit the station. I was a step too far. Yeah, I know. My practices are weird. You have to do the. Skip past it because I'm an idiot, right? HE. Right, left leg, that's what I want. Right, so. Left leg, yeah. Because if you don't do it in this order. Right, no, wrong one. Because you've got. Otherwise, the colouring can get a bit messed up because it kind of does the same thing. It's a bit weird.
Let me think it over.
Stop ambushing me.
We're open 24 hours a day.
Yeah, slightly more personable at night, despite being the robot. Yeah, because I seem... That's bad. Yeah. I mean, it does hide the suit, but... Yeah, I don't have the ridiculous pauldrons, because the pauldrons on the leather the heavy leather arm pieces are a bit ridiculous.
We're having a sale on brooms. Oh no, wait, my programming is telling me we never have sales. Maybe you should buy something else.
What?
Sell here.
Everything, Mum. Miss Myrna prides herself on being a collector of quality odds and ends from all over the Commonwealth. We also buy any unwanted items you may be carrying on your person.
Ooh, yay.
And we're open 24 hours a day.
Sure. Let's take a look.
Anything and everything.
Right, this is where you sell all your shite and pick up some more shite. Do I? I don't know. I think I'll keep a laser. I think I'll keep a laser rifle. I'll keep that around. See, this is the part where I sell all my drugs, apart from Jet, because Jet is genuinely useful. Stealth boys, I never use them, ever. And every time I do use them, they always fail miserably. So I'm just... Now, general rule, buy rare ammo for... Like, buy the rare ammo first, but also buy the ammo you actually use first. Seriously, my OCD dictates that I can never buy anything. Like, I have to...
Excuse me.
Look, just leave me alone.
Question, what does... Yeah. Oh, follow this...
A detective agency? Maybe they can help me.
Okay, I have never once actually clicked that before. Yeah, there are times when you genuinely question, like, why haven't I done this before? Now, I believe this is the only magazine you can get twice, because this room does randomly reset sometimes. This one over here.
Excellent. Ties. Oh, Nick.
Something wrong?
Another stray coming in from the rain. Afraid you're too late. Office is closed.
Wait, who are you? You the detective?
Me? No, I'm Nick's secretary. Handle his appointments, his papers, that sort of thing. Well, that's what I used to do anyway, but now Nick's disappeared and I can't keep a detective agency open without a detective.
So you need a detective to find a detective to find a detective to find a detective.
Picture on milk carton time?
If only it was that simple, right?
Is it just me or do they blink sideways?
Working a case. Skinny Malone's gang had kidnapped a young woman and he tracked
Yes,
her
she
down to
does. She blinks sideways.
There's an old
I
woman
just,
in there who uses a
I just noticed that.
I told Nick he was walking into a trap, but he just smiled and walked out the door like he always does.
Who's this Skinny Malone character?
I don't know much about him.
With a name like that, he's got to be a gangster. See?
Well-pressed suits and machine gun school of thuggery.
You said Malone's from Good Neighbor?
Yeah, it's a tough neighborhood. Northeast a ways. People with power there care about two things: style and body count.
I'll find him. You have my word.
Thank you. Nick should be easy to spot. He's always wearing that old hat and trench coat getup.
Yeah, no mention that he's a simp. No. His most defining features. No. That, like, he really is in need of a good tune-up. No. You know, there is absolutely no penalty in Fallout 4 for stealing if you don't get caught. Because unlike Skyrim, they don't know each individual bullet's owner. Because, you know, the stupidity of like Skyrim logic is that like, I knew someone's had an apple stolen. Ooh, the guard in the next city alone knows that it's exactly that apple. Not that one, not the other one, that specific one. Like, we know you stole this. It makes no sense.
If you don't live here, you ain't nobody. Got it?
Whee! The jumping ability is a bit silly.
Don't move, Sim. What have you done with the real Riley? Where's my brother? I swear I'm not a Sim.
No, there is no way in hell you could hit him. Watch. This is gonna happen regardless.
Gun down now. He's a Sim. He'll kill us all. Kyle.
Oh, I stood in front of the wrong one. Oh dear.
Show's over. There are no
But his head blows up regardless whether you're body blocking or not. And it's perfectly okay to not just loot his corpse, but to nom his corpse. Watch. No one cares. Like, nobody cares that someone's just looted and then eaten the corpse in front of them. Nah, move on. Move along. It's like, no one gives a shit, but you loot you pick up something out of the trash, fuck you, you're gonna die. It's like, seriously, the logic in Fallout 4 or sometimes gets a bit weird. Like, cannibalizing a corpse and looting from it, yeah, that's fine. You pull something out of a trash can in this city, or accidentally pick up an empty bottle. Oh, you murdered. The guard will come to murder you. It would have been nice if in Diamond City, if they caught you catching a crime, they just made you pay a fine. Like, there was an actual crime mechanic within Diamond City, rather than just a standard shoot on sight of everywhere else. It would have been, same with Good Neighbor, and like, it would have been nice if there was, like, a system to deal with it. I mean, there is actually a bloody jail in Diamond City and everything. But it never gets used, which is always a bit sad. Skinny Malone. Right, it's over there. His iBot would be playing the radio, but the radio is disabled. Because, you know, don't hear the radio because, you know, got to turn it off for streaming purposes because YouTube. Because it is copyrighted. It's a strong doggo. Not that strong doggo. Just bomb-proof doggo. Oh no. What is this? Is this another doggo? No! It's superior it's the radical roach glowing! Oh no! More radical roaches! Whatever shall I do? Did I sell my armors? I did good. I bet I've got a dog. Got a color of the dog. Because for no apparent reason I picked up dog collar. Boom. Oh. Oh no! They haven't noticed me. Fine. Boom. Boom.
Someone's out there.
Oh no, the doggo! The attack doggo! They actually do use them. It attacked me. You feel bad killing the doggos. Oh no! Oh no! You know what? Boom. One blast, blow them. That's the beauty of the upgraded shotgun, it's one good blast and blow them away. Oh. Tasty. Tasty. Human tasty. I have a snipey rifle now, don't I? I mean, this is not exactly the Missed. When they waddle uncontrollably to... Oh, you just take a body shot. Bam. Dude. I need to get a proper snipey rifle, but... It'll do. In the ancient words of the Midlands, it do. That'll do. Ooh, a plastic bowl. What? Yeah. Oh no. It is the super mutants. It looks like they nuked themselves by the looks of it. Yum. Ow! I'm vulnerable. Been battered. You gonna... If you're wondering what all the Vorish items I keep coming, you might keep noticing are, it's a mod I disable while streaming, because anyone who's looked at my DeviantArt page will know it is painfully obvious that I enjoy Vor, and yes, there is a Vor mod for Fallout 4. Yes, I actually helped develop the very earliest version of it because it was a bit clunky. It sort of did like things in the wrong order, so I meddled with the script. Ooh, legendary. I think it is time for some Radaway soon. My rads have hit a point where a Radaway will not be wasted. Radaways are rare, so I'm not going to waste them. Super mutants! Everyone's favourite green idiots. Look at them. Look at them waddle! Completely. They don't even notice me. They haven't noticed me. Something else has noticed me. The super mutants. Nah, not them. Now, at this range, I'm thinking possibly you shoot them. Bloody hell, how tall is this building? Who's hiding? Oh, Leighton Towers, it's the apartment block, isn't it? I can't get up there. Oh, don't move! You were at a point where you could attack me! Don't move! Oh, don't move! Fine, I'll throw a grenade up to your head. Fine, I'll try and use VATS because you're not going to hold still very long. Nope. Too high. In the window? Yep. There we go. Grenades do have a use. You know, grenades do have a use. To be honest, they are quite useful. But you just don't get very many of them. So I tend not to use... Everyone's favourite green idiots. Ow! It's got bloody rifle power. Ow. I didn't anticipate that. I must heal. And I must use a stim pack because I'm... Oh, it's a fucking blowfly! There are things that you don't expect to see. Bloody bloatfly. Bloody legendary bloatfly of all things. Not what I expected to see. You know, you expect to see... I was expecting the super mutant. You know, having engaged... That's why I engaged. Don't hide. Don't hide. Please don't hide. Oh god, another bloody bloatfly. The bloatflies are actually dangerous because, like, really ridiculously high level. I'm gonna have to... I'm gonna have to use stim packs. I hate having to use multiple stim packs at once. Because at least you can... Oh god, blowflies are just awkward to attack. Why is that such a ridiculously powerful blowfly around here? I don't get it. Like, why are they here? I thought, as far as I can remember, the nearest blowfly thing was way over there in that crater. No idea where they got this close. From bloody super mutants, and they're hard to hit. I believe festering is actually the strongest blowfly variant. I'm not sure. I'm not. Or is it glowing? I think it was festering's actually the toughest. Oh no, radars. I'll just sneak past them. You killed him! It's a turret! You weren't one of those, were you? Robosexuals. You haven't bonded with the turret, have you? Where are you, little? Oh, hunting rifle, I want one of those. Oh, I actually want one of those pretty badly. They're good. That's the good stuff there, a hunting rifle. I can make that into a sniper rifle. And then I have the power to actually hit things. Why do they keep crippling that one arm? No, that's not a spot where I can fire through reliably. Oh, you're coming at me with a pool cue. I'm so scared. You know, there is a case where the weapon is not proportional to the threat. Ooh, that's nice. Bit of a meme weapon, but you know, it's nice. It's a nice weapon to have. It's nice. Always good to have a rifle. Right. Oh, I did. He's the Marge. He's the Marge Simpson. I can see. And yes, I said he. It is a he. It's one of the because raiders are so often in headwear. I thought it would be you could get away with having this really scrawny. You could get away with it. Ooh, sweet roll. Right, I'm just gonna get in there and run this. Boom. Oh, he's gone for a cartwheel. Let's end the march. Why? All the raiders to come up, Marge would be one of them. I can see why you were hanging back with your bloody tire iron. Trying to eat me. But that's disabled. Right, now I can actually continue to where I was going. Because, you know, we can do that. We can get sidetracked many a time. I mean, my credit, we are almost there. Where we're going is there. But I am many floors up. I must fall with grace downstairs. If I had a ragdoll mod, I would just roll down the stairs if I could, because it would be funny. You know that you do things just to be funny. That's... sometimes it's something so stupid, you do it. Right. That is Swan. That is Super Mutant. Behemoth. minigun accurate. Why did the rock explode? Right. That has more range than I thought it did. Stimpack, Stimpack. So, a lot of the minigun's power is wasted on the fact that it has got like the accuracy of a piece. Like, oh dear, Swan's corpse is going mad. As far as I'm aware, they're the only known place to get swan boat fragments. But I had to. It's a ritual. I always kill swan when I have come past this pond. Always. Snack cakes. Some carrot flowers. Some brain fungus. Fungus of the brain. And I can finally use a Radaway! Yay! Because like, the Radaway is quite rare, so I don't tend to waste it. Why the combat music's still going, I don't know. Follow the oppression trail. Ooh, Nuka-Cola. I mean, in terms of design of that... Seriously, the design of this machine is like... I think it doesn't work. I get the machine's most... like, a cooling unit, but, like, it can only display, like, 8... You know... 8, possibly, at a real push. 12 Nuka-Colas. I think that's a display unit, and it's supposed to have a hole to spit them out, but that's just the bottle cap opener. I think you're meant to, like, the bottle's meant to come out there. You press which one you want. What it's loaded with is in there. You press the button, and out it goes. Where's the entrance to this thing? Oh god, I did just go around all the way around, didn't I? I'm an idiot. Can be, more like am. Get it right, Jackie, get it right. My god. How long is this going? Ooh, ow, my ass. Oh. Ooh, that's why my ass hurts. It's been 2.5 hours plus a bit. Yeah, you gotta give or take with time. Slowing. Bring that little pistol.
Joining Skinny Malone's crew was the best decision we've ever made. Look at this place.
I still say Malone's weak. He caught that detective snooping around, and what does he do? Locks him up. Like he ain't got the balls to just kill him.
Well, don't let his new girl hear that. She'll start swinging that bat of hers at your face until there ain't no face left.
Of course, the bulletproof chain link fence. Everyone's favourite cliche.
Every second you hide, I just get mad.
You know, silenced weapons in games are like really well-rod level of effectiveness, and like there's only. It's just unreasonably good, which is why I tend to don't bother with them. In fact, I might end up starting stripping these things off because they are a bit game breaky. A lot I was turning around before I shot them.
Come on out.
Oh, don't hide.
Try to give me the slip.
I wasn't trying to give you the slip, I was trying to come around without kill you quietly. I'm hungry. Ghoul. Like microwave meat. Not that great, but you'll eat it. You kettle, American. Wonder if he had American teeth. Bright white, unnatural veneers. Care too much about them. No, that's just a bog. There's nothing in there. Ooh, some Nuka-Cola. What the? Yeah, do. Don't want to set this bomb off. Not that it does anything, but.
There ain't nothing here. Wait, the hell?
My mate just dropped dead, mate. Don't know what accent that was, but. They haven't seen me, but they're going nuts anyway. Oh, they're really... Now they've seen me. Oh, get away from this bloody death trap. They say high ground's good, it really is not. Like, high ground, not that great. Like, really, not that great in this situation. I know what I've got. Weapons. Where? Oh, I sold them, didn't I? No, I didn't. Using my height to my advantage. Lob fire down. I will make a new definition of raining fire today. He just run into the fire. There's stupid and then there's that. Yeah, they're stupid and then there's running into the fire stupid. Well, I've got one more drum of ammo for this thing. Might as well make it count. Proceeds to miss 10 shots. Oof. Wow, these guys are weak. Guess that's why they cry like a baby when they die. It's because they're just that weak. Oh, I didn't mean to pick with a shite. Oh well. Waste not, want not. No. Ooh, Nuka-Cola Quantum. Supposedly addictive. I don't think it is in Fallout 4, but it was in Fallout 3. It was addictive. Like, it did give you an addiction, which is a really nasty addiction to have, because it's one you can't actually cleanse that easy, because it wasn't that common. There was always an extremely limited amount of it in the game. Oh, got 4 more shots. And make it count. I will use up the last of my free 2 rounds. Because why not? Alright. Question is, how does a triggerman get in if you need a pit boy to get in? That's a question that needs answering. And will never be answered. Ooh, duct tape. I'm gonna make it count. I'm gonna miss every shot. I'm out of gas. I've got no more shots. Now he burned in the fire. But just burped his last. I have a choice. Grizzly old ghoul or lovely fleshy human? Lovely fleshy human.
Don't have the key.
So I got a question. Why the hell would anyone build a vault out of a subway station? This place is like the opposite of airtight.
Because they weren't planning to use it, you moron. We used to pull this kind of gun all the time back before the war. Get a bunch of union boys to work some construction job that would go nowhere. Keep everyone on payroll.
The hell?
Who's in people here? Found you,
Found you. Didn't let you live long, did it, though? Not exactly the ideal. Burning the flames, that's something. You can burn. I'm gonna retreat like a pussy because I have no real survival skills against a machine gun. Oh, you're a baseball bat? God, who do you lose to in a pool? Tasty, tasty, tasty humans. Humans delicious. You won't ever tell me otherwise that human is delicious. Humans delicious. Question is, can I actually open the locks? Yes. I'm gonna put that in so I can actually open locks now. Ooh, I'll take your paintbrush. Can't fly on it, but I'll take it. You know what, for sillies. Let's go. Nah, you're kind of ugly in your three-piece suit. Go on the next one. Someone's got a fancy outfit, I'll wear that. Briefly, just to show it what it looks like on a sharpling. Vault 1 for the other half. Loading. Takes so long. You.
How you doing in there, Valentine? Feeling hungry?
Oh, I didn't even leave it loaded. That's unlike me. You know what? Let's try his silly outfit on. Yeah, you gotta try the silly outfits on every so often. That's not convincing, is it? Not convincing. My hair! What happened to my hair? Oh, I've got the undersuit.
Hey, you! I don't know who you are, but we got 3 minutes before they realize muscles for brains ain't coming.
I love how that has a password that you can completely miss because it's an easy terminal, so it's one that you're pretty much guaranteed to get.
Excellent.
Kind of love the irony of the reverse damsel in distress scenario. Question is,
Why does the robot smoke?
limb for an old private eye.
My baby's missing. His name's Sean. He was kidnapped, but I don't know who took him or where they went.
Missing kid, huh? Well, you came to the right man, if not the right place. I've been cooped up in here for weeks. Turns out the runaway daughter I came here to find wasn't kidnapped. She's Skinny Malone's new flame. And she's got a mean streak. Anyway, you got troubles, and I'm glad to help. But now ain't the time. Let's blow this joint. Then we'll talk. Malone's crew here used to be small time. Muscled out of the old neighborhood by bigger players. So they found this place. Don't know what happened to the previous owners, but they're not exactly around to charge rent. Empty walls.
What I saw.
Eat fire. Yes, Molotovs are really, really useful. Wow, he's still alive? You're a durable little fucker, aren't you? Ooh, damage to Braxo. Very good. Yeah, you can sneaky, but
Way to pick this.
Nick needs to pull his magic.
This door's on the fritz. Let me see if I can get it open. Almost got it. There we are.
You can stealth this and Nick has unique dialogue for it, but it's very difficult, so... Like, it's one of those things, like, you're reasonably not going to stealth it because Nick will always get detected.
Yes.
What the? I know I saw something.
Even break a sweat. There's nothing here.
Not that it's an option.
I'll have enough 4-5 rounds for forever after this vault, because you always do.
What's that?
Oh no! He did well, coming at me with his baseball bat.
More stairs?
Sometimes you use bats just to minimize damage you're taking. Tasty. So tasty. Well, it's not my fault human tastes good.
Skinny Malone and the rest of his boys are waiting for us somewhere. The name's, ironic, but don't let that fool you. He's dangerous.
Oh no. Not so Skinny Malone.
Locked door. Shouldn't be too hard.
Not so Skinny Malone. Oop.
Got it. But I hear big fat footsteps on the other side. Once we step through this door, get ready for anything.
Just get the Molotov ready, mate. What that means... Oh no, it's loading again. These load screens.
What are you doing? You come into my house, shoot up my guys? You have any idea?
Yeah. Shoot.
I wouldn't be here if it weren't for your two-timing dame, Skinny. Gotta tell her to write home.
Skinny.
Poor little Valentine. Ashamed you got beat up by a girl. I'll just run back home to Daddy, shall I?
I'm tempted at this range to lob a bottle cap mine.
This ain't the old in this vault. I'm king of the castle. You hear me?
You know, something really stupid.
Private Dick shut us down now that I finally got a good thing going.
I told you we should have just killed him. But then you had to get all sentimental. All that stupid crap about the old times.
Darla, I'm handling this. Skinny Malone's always got things under control.
Oh yeah? Then what's this lady doing here, huh? Valentine must have brought her here to rub us all out.
What's the deal with you people?
Why did I turn around?
Run away. Her father wanted me to bring her back home. Turns out she skipped town to be with my old pal Skinny Malone, mob boss. Never thought he'd manage to scrape together a big enough crew to take over a vault. Guess life's full of surprises.
Hey, who's running this show here? You got something to say? Say it to me.
Look how clean
You and Nick know each other?
his suit is. Look how clean it is.
Troublemaker here used to be a real headache back in the day. Before we got kicked out of the old neighborhood. Must have done this dance 100 times. Enemies are kind of the closest thing you get to friends in these parts. Now quit stalling. You're gonna talk? Talk.
Bet you're clean.
You're fat, you're ugly, and it's time you and your crazy bitch said goodbye.
And they start shooting way faster because of the super compensation cam. Right, that is gonna go off and something is gonna die. Yeah, we're... Yeah, moldy food. Yum yum yum. Look, some soda. Eat some Salisbury steak, some squirrels on a stick. If that mine go... no. Bam. Ooh, whoops, skirt shot. Don't need to see that. There it goes. I knew that mine would go off and cause some chaos. Right. Ooh, sequin dress. Oh, Fatty Malone's still alive. His goons, however, are dead. Ooh. Right. Do I? I'm going to gorge on fat flesh. And tons of rubbery fat. The blubber. Like feasting on a whale.
There's a service ladder that should take us right to the surface.
Feast on blubber. It was a blubbery feast. Ooh. Coons. I am going to throw a cone through that hole. Just cause I can. Why do you do many things? Oh, it's not Skyrim, you can't put buckets on heads. Where's Nick? There we go, it's slowly coming, right. Another slowed screen! Yay! Okay, this is the first part of the main quest for to be just basic requirement to get the game going. Since then the Brotherhood show up and there's actually like a bit more randomness going on because the vertebrates do make life interesting, especially when you're against them. And I buffed them to not be the paper planes that they are vanilla, because, oh my god, they are made out of wet tissue paper vanilla. They die so easily, it's embarrassing. It really is embarrassing. And their guns do nothing vanilla either. And they do like 5 damage. It's really quite pathetic how weak they are. Like, they are just gutless, vanilla. Like, they go down for the slightest thing. Like, I don't recall, like, in any war where helicopters have been used, like, shooting at them with a pistol and taking them down with a pistol. The load screen. Still going. Still going. Still going. Because it's loading in the Boston. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No. 2, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10, 2, 1, 0, 1, 7, 4 times. No, still not going. Oh my god. Come on! It's still loading. It is still loading. Wait. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. The music's looped. 2, 1. Nope. Still going. Still going. Cue the elevator music. Just do it. You need. I mean, you know it's like. You know it's hit. This is. Yeah, this is why I don't usually play. I never usually play Fallout 4 in particularly long stints. This is the longest I've played it for probably years. And I'm paying the price. The music's looping again. Could it be? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Yay! It finally went! The only audible cue was the music going.
Hey, Valentine.
That took a long time.
Your secretary, Ellie. She sent me.
She did? I should give her a raise. Now, you mentioned something about your son, Sean. How he went.
I never mentioned the name Sean.
Come to my office in Diamond City. Give me all the details. Besides, I think you've earned a chance to sit down and clear your head.
You said Diamond City, right?
Yeah, you know the way? Southwest a few blocks. My office is in the
Well, I've clearly been there if I know Ellie.
I'll meet you there.
See you in Diamond City.
Detail. Getting through the countries. Oh no!
End of the line.
Yeah, well, let's embrace our inner trigger man and bring out the roaring 20s, because I've got ammo for days on this right now, so. I say that as I belch. And realise that I've actually only got 3 drums worth of this stuff. Oh no, mannequins. These things are evil, I tells you. Do I risk going into that building at this time? No. No, I do not. Not with that load screen. As I ran out of .32 caliber rounds, I found some more .32 caliber rounds. Beautiful. That must be Nick Valentine fighting his way out. Don't worry, even if I... You know, he will always make it back to Diamond City before you. No. A roach of radicalness. It's now very much a dead roach of radicalness. Oh no! It's glowing red! It must have gone evil! But it's still a radical roach, so it's still like the weakest thing in existence. That she blows me into holotypes.
Message to Rodrigo Palomar. Okay, my friend. I thought about it. I've reached a decision on the Fallon's job. Your cut is exactly what you deserve. $0.
Why was that one opens like that and all the others open like that?
Yes, crack the safe. And yes, we got the diamonds. But you also used the alarm. Mackie got pinched, and that's entirely your fault. Now, when he gets out, Mackie's gonna want your head on the platter. I'm gonna give him your share instead. You're getting off easy. Eddie Winter, signing off.
Yeah, that's Diamond City useless security. Radiators! Legendary variety. Very cool. A raging pipe pistol, oh no! The legendary effect, I can't really say I've meddled with much. It's not one that you tend to stick on your weapons unless you've got nothing else to do.
Got it.
And the question is, yes, the grenades do come back. They do remember where they were. I love how I was running out of 3-2 rounds, and now suddenly I'm getting loads of them again. Don't worry, I'll be out of 4-5 rounds in no time at all. Keep using this, because it does a lot of damage now, but it also sprays like there is no tomorrow. Oh, the centaur still is. Why can I eat the corpse of the centaur? Its keywords must be tagged as like super mutant or something. With the splatter your brains. No, you're not. No. What a and screaming here will be yours. Hey, this rate, I'll be out of rounds in no time. This is why I like this gun, is because I made it buffed it so it could be useful, but also buffed it for the express purpose of eating ammo. Ew, a centaur! It's my first one! Of this run. You know what? I'm gonna... Why I can eat the centaur? I mean, I guess it's as human as a super mutant is, I guess. I guess it is about as human as a super mutant, so... I love how the bulletproof girders are getting me. Toaster. Tasty. Tastes like green. Ooh, baseball grenade. You do not see those very often. And the random raider. Because I think... I'm not even sure if that's vanilla or if I stuck that on that they use baseball grenades. Because they're just... But a cheap common grenade, they're actually surprisingly rare because you need a baseball to make them. But baseballs are surprisingly not that common. Yeah, well, you're just lazing around, being useless.
Officer.
They're not exactly corrupt, they're just hyper lazy as fuck. Like, I wouldn't say they're corrupt, they're just lazy. Sitting there eating donuts. Pretty much what they do. Alright. 2 Nick Valentinos.
Oh, wow. You're tall.
Yes, I am. Thank you for noticing.
Ever been up in the stands?
I think those Bobroff
Let's
brothers
just
are
say
looking
they can afford a lot of clothes.
Oh, told you Nick makes it back before you, regardless of what you do. I guarantee he's in here by the time I get there, even though I just overtook him.
Ellie?
Told you!
Are you here?
Told you you'd be there.
Oh God, it's really you.
Well, it's hard to mistake this mug for anyone else.
You keep laughing at death. Someday, death's gonna laugh back.
Not as long as I got a few friends to back me up.
You saved Nick, this agency, and my job. Thank you.
Happy to do it.
Yeah? Go diving into scary
Yep.
war ruins all the time then, do ya? Here. I know an amount wasn't on the table when you went out to find him, but you deserve a reward. Plus a little something extra. You know, if you're looking for work and don't mind putting on the detective hat, Nick sure could use a new partner.
Whoa. One case at a time, Ellie. Our new friend needs our help first. All right, let's get down to business. Take a seat. Make yourself comfortable.
Actually have to sit. Like, squeeze my butt into a chair.
Trying to find someone who's gone missing. Devil is in the details.
And knowing how small the arms are in this thing, it probably is squeeze your butt in.
We were in a vault when it happened. Vault 111.
You were on ice, huh? More importantly, you... What else?
Really? You knocked the coffee pot over?
There was a man and a woman.
So we're talking a small team. Professionals.
Sure.
Anything else you...
We're looking for my baby, Sean.
Good question. Why your family in particular? Well, that confirms it. There's a lot.
Super mutants.
Having fought loads of them.
Green, muscles on muscles. In other words, hard to miss. I think we can safely rule them out.
You think raiders might have done this?
I honestly doubt it. They can barely organize themselves, let alone pull off something this complicated.
Who are the gunners?
High-end mercenaries. No job too brutal. They're in the running as likely suspects. They wouldn't be the ones pulling the strings.
So, you think this institute is responsible?
Well, they're the boogeymen of the Commonwealth. Something goes wrong, everyone blames them. Easy to see why. Those early model synths of theirs strip whole towns for parts, killing everything in their way. Then you got the newer models, good as human, that infiltrate cities and pull strings from the shadows. Worst of all, no one knows why they do it, what their plan is, or where they are. Not even me. And I'm a synth myself. A discarded prototype anyway.
You're a prototype?
As far as I know. Never seen any other synth like myself. There's the older ones that are dumb as rocks and all metal, and there's the newer ones that are almost human. I'm somewhere in between.
Either way, I need to find Sean.
You're right. The speculation is getting us all.
These conversations go on.
What you saw, what did these kidnappers look like?
Yeah. Something has gone seriously fucking wrong. Something's gone seriously wrong in that scene.
Maybe some kind of improvised.
Why the line didn't work, I don't know, because there's nothing to prevent that.
The hazard suit is interesting. Many mercs can afford something that.
What the? Well, I'm glad that was on stream because that That's probably never going to happen again. Let's see if it does it again. Let's see if it does it. No! Oh, there it goes, there it goes. It's something, it's just, from what I can tell, it's just cycling through the entire set of animations, and it can't figure out which one to do, so it just cycles them all. Oh, that is so silly. That needed to be removed. Why that one line? I don't know if it's an XDI bug or because I'm sure that line's played before.
I'll never forget.
And the line works again, and the voice works properly.
Slow
It's like it couldn't find the voice files, it just cycle through like every phenome enemy or whatever they are, phenomes I think they are. Just cycle through in the most exaggerated, and it looks ridiculous at max speed. So it's just like, what? Oh.
The man who killed my husband, he had a handgun. I didn't get a clear look at it, but that sound.
Could have been a large caliber revolver.
I love how he gets a large caliber revolver from a distinctive sound handgun.
The kind of man our perp is. Anything more you can tell me?
Yes. Because it begins normally and then goes nuts. I don't get. It's not an isolated incident, clearly. I don't know if it's XGI, but it's something goes wrong. I need to repeat. Whether it'll ever happen again, I don't know. Cause I'm sure I've gone through that line of dialogue with other sharks and it's been fine. The only thing different is XDI, so it might be XDI.
What else do you remember about them?
But why that one specific line not playing and then going nuts?
One of them came right up to me.
Why that one line?
Scar across his left eye.
Wait. It couldn't be. You didn't hear the name Kellogg at all, did you?
Cornflakes?
No. They never said their names.
Way too big of
Not cornflakes.
Ellie, what notes do we have about the Kellogg case?
The description
He's a very special K, you know.
Scar, reputation for dangerous mercenary work, but no one knows who his employer is.
And he bought a house here in town, right? And he had a kid with him, didn't he?
Yeah, that's right. The house in the abandoned West Stands. The boy with him was around 10 years old.
You said he lives here? He's still in town?
They both vanished a while back, if I'm remembering right. But that house is still there.
Thing is, we know what happened to Short, but no one noticed Kellogg leaving. Ugh, cutscene went nuts, sir.
Snoop out where he went.
Security doesn't really go to that part of town, but you two should
Well, yeah, because why would they? There's only like one house up there. I get the feeling there was meant to be more, but it's not bad. Just rings and lots of rings. Right.
Nick.
Come on, Kellogg's house ain't far.
I thought you needed to lead the way, Nick. I don't know where I'm going. I do, but I'm not supposed to, because I'm not supposed to have played this before. But I've played this bit many times, because I need the Brotherhood of Steel to show up, because they make things interesting and get the game going. Oh, my butt is starting to hurt. And it's not the chair is perfectly comfortable. Full office spec. Blue on blue.
I dug up about Kellogg before his disappearance. Bad news. He's more than just a mercenary. He's a professional. Quick, clean.
Really, go under the pipe that I can barely squeeze under.
They're all dead. Except you. 9 to 1 odds says he's our man. It's more than just you identifying his distinguishing features. The MO was all him as well. Leading a small team to kidnap a baby and leaving one of the parents alive for later? Not many mercs in the Commonwealth can pull that off.
You walk faster than me, despite the fact I'm like a foot tall, like half a foot taller than you. It's pretty annoying. God, stream look. It's not even like my walk style where I'm really.
way I could pick this.
No luck? We'll need to find the key.
Ooh, the seamage. You're not meant to be there.
Platform in the distance, near the city entrance. That's the elevator to the mayor's office.
There is supposed to be a key under here, but I've never... never actually been able to find... although there is supposed to be a key to his house underneath. You'd think at night would how obnoxiously bright the key fobs are. You'd be able to see it, but no.
You'll get used to Diamond City security being unhelpful. Just ignore them like I do.
This is just to make you go up to the mayor's office. Right, the precarious thing that you really would not trust. Weep. Oh, of course, there's more annoying Piper.
Afraid of talking to the press? I bet if I said I was with the Institute, he'd come running.
Do you ever think maybe you could get a man's attention easier if you use softer words, honey? Maybe shout a little less?
Oh, that reminds me of this article I'm writing about the mayor's affair with a certain air-headed blonde. Oh, look who it is. What brings you to the mayor's office, huh?
What are you doing here, Piper?
Trying to find out why the mayor happens
So that's a speed check you can't fail.
Not from any settlement I've ever heard of. And not from a caravan. Always in and out before anyone has a chance to talk to him. An errand boy from the Institute, maybe. After this article comes out, that's what everyone's gonna be asking.
Yeah, make it up on lies and hearsay. Yeah.
Piper, the mayor needs to make time for more responsible citizens.
I was just leaving anyway.
The mayor's receiving visitors as long as they aren't members.
Hey, Geneva.
Did you need something else?
I need to talk to someone about Kellogg's old house in the West Stands.
Mr. Kellogg's residence? He left town a while ago. We foreclosed on the property and locked it up. If there was something belonging to the man that you have a claim on, you could ask the mayor to hear you out. No guarantees.
I'll talk to the mayor then.
He set aside time to talk to petitioners all day. Best of luck.
Has he? Because he's fast asleep in his very luxurious sofa.
Yes, I remember you, our new arrival. I wish I was in your shoes, getting to see.
I mean, he's just a typical politician, full of bullshit.
How can I help you?
A man named Kellogg used to live in this city. I need to search his house.
I see. Well, whatever reasons you have, I take my citizens' privacy very seriously. Even after they've left. I can't allow you to invade someone else's home. That's all there is to it.
Please, Mayor McDonough. This man Kellogg kidnapped my baby. I need to find him.
I see. I'm sorry, but...
So that's it? You're not going to help?
Security is part of what keeps Diamond City above the petty squabbles and misfortunes of the Commonwealth.
Typical politician, won't do anything. I mean, you know politicians.
I understand. You have rules. Maybe for the right amount, you can bend them a bit?
What? How dare you? I'm the mayor, for God's sake, not some...
Not in private, not in public.
Fine. Thanks for nothing.
I know it's disappointing, but I have to think of all the people of Diamond City, not just the needs of one person.
Geneva.
I get the scissors and I get the soap, but why the screwdriver?
I'm sorry, but you're not getting that key from me. Why do you want it so badly anyway?
Please. All I want to do is find my baby. The man who owned that house kidnapped him.
I've heard the sob stories before, so save them.
Maybe we can reach an agreement. I just happen to have a pile of caps here.
A gift? For me? Oh, how generous. Oh, there I go again, leaving a key out on my desk and forgetting to put it back.
It's a hell of a bribe, but then again, a farmer paid me that much. Yeah, the farmer paid me that much, so it's not like I've lost any money. I know you can. There is supposedly a copy under the thing, but I've never been able to find it. That took 2 shots. Oh god, this elevator is slow. Like...
Nothing to see here.
Righty doodles.
Got the key? Right.
Quarter plates. Kellogg's favorite brand, dog, right?
Kellogg must have left something behind. Well, that's one way to hide a room.
Gwinnett's stout beer, 44 caliber bullets, cigars, San Francisco sunlights.
Interesting brand. Won't lead us anywhere on its own, though.
There's a toilet in here.
Any suggestions, Nick?
Guess it's time to call in a
No more ridiculous mouth nonsense.
specialist. He's never in one place for long, but he'll show up if I ask.
Who's this friend of yours, Nick?
Worked with him a few times, but he only likes certain people. Got a feeling you'll get on, though. You'll meet soon enough. Gonna send out the signal. It's a special frequency, so you won't hear it. But he will. Okay, I called him.
So, that's no dog whistle I've ever heard. I had a dog whistle. It was useless. I could hear it. Clear as day. Bloody useless. Dog, on the other hand, ignored. Oh, I think he heard it. He just ignored it. You know, he didn't twig that dog whistle was anything out of the ordinary. He was just a weird little dog. Sweet but weird. Absolutely useless when it came to responding to a dog whistle. I mean, it didn't work. And yet doggy meat will teleport from across the Commonwealth. I feel dog meat being met here is much more natural. Because it's...
There he is. Prompt as always. Ready to get to work, dog meat?
I know you know his name is Doggy Meat. He's your friend? He's a dog.
This is your friend? He's a dog.
That's right. A Commonwealth mutt like him can track a man's scent for miles. Show him the cigar. He'll pick up the trail. Before you head out, I know this is personal business. If you have to face Kellogg on your own, just say so.
Any words of wisdom?
If Kellogg really is the one who kidnapped your son, then he's dangerous. But so are you. You don't need to be afraid of him or anything else the Commonwealth throws at you.
Goodbye, Nick.
Hopefully not forever. I want to see you and your kids safe and sound when you get back. Good luck. Anytime you need help, just come knocking.
Okay, Doggy Meat. Get pushed out of the way, because, you know, cutscene logic.
Get the scent, boy.
What do you need?
Got something, boy?
Doggy meat smart. Doggy meat fast. Doggy meat go! Right, what perky do I do? Oh yes, hacking. Useful. I mean, to be honest, that is the most useful perk ever, because Fallout 4 terminals lock you out for 10 seconds. That's it. Unlike the old games where they locked you out permanently, which, you know, actually made them dangerous, but... How many khakis do I have? 568. Ooh, I have so few caps. I can't afford Diamond City's magic house of crapness. Home plate.
Nothing to see here.
Hey, officer.
Word is something down in the old Museum of Witchcraft up near Salem. Why would anyone even go there? Abandoned forever.
The base.
Do yourself a favor and just say yes. It's all he understands.
Tell me a joke.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yes?
Wait. That walked out.
Hey, Takahashi.
Yes. Yes. Oh, he only takes food. Of course, he does. Like one of those few vendors in Fallout 4 that only does like specific things. Of course, the little robot only takes food. Right. So you always open general store.
Let's see what you got.
Dripping with sarcasm. Oh right, must clean out the mod. So you forget to do it, and they actually take up a surprising amount of space, and are surprisingly, you know, heavy. I mean, Sentinels is a cliche. I'm gonna get rid of that. Save it as special ones. Want more interesting ones. Oh no, doggy collar. Why did I sell the doggy collar? Do you have any ammo I want? Yes. Never have enough free 8 rounds. Ooh, 50 cal. I'm spending money, oh no! What is this nonsense? I'm actually spending money. Wait, no I'm not. Where's Pipey the Sniper? I don't need that anymore. I've got a better weapon. Lucky's not a bad one. Sell that. Don't need it. Sell that one because why not? Right, now I need to actually buy some ammo. There we go. I'm now slightly money down. Well, only slightly. Let's get that sniper rifle made. Make it lucky, no less. Let's scrap it for some. It's not even worth. You know what? I'm gonna make this a very specific look. No, I'm not. I forgot I got the Enclave paint job for it, so you can have a slight. I feel that's more appropriate for Enclave pattern. Stupid names. Oh my god, Cosmo, shut up. Oh my. I think I sold that laser rifle, I didn't intend to. I think I was intending to modify it. No, I kept it. Need to update that. That's what I need to do. I'd already had the improve. I know it technically is better, but I like my laser rifles so quite. I kind of like them. I feel being Enclave, it probably would have the extra bits now I think about it, so it probably would have a fancy model. Yeah, it probably would have the fancy muzzle, probably would have the reflex sight on it, so... Yeah, some of it's... I say, silly names are a must. If you're gonna have weapons... I love how I can sell the can shop. But, like, picking up some garbage... No. Picking up a bit of garbage over it. Yeah, picking up a bit of garbage out of the can. No, that's banned. Okay, lead me to Kellogg. Find some cornflakes. One deli meat. Except, oh my god, it's 7 o'clock. I'm hungry. Hungry now. So I'm gonna save up mainly because I can't bother to sit for another 5-minute loading screen. It's just that load screen was incredible. Easy. Find the saves. Actually, gonna keep the very original save. So. No, we're not. So save up, because you know the rule. For some reason it always just like, ooh, several hours. Right. Thank you for watching, subscribe or donate if you want, donation links in the description as per usual, as a list of all the past streams, this being the first one, so there's not going to be a link. Well, there is, the link is there, it links to the playlist, it had a placeholder in it when I've set it up, but it will have just this in it. It's, you know, and there's also a link to all the ones, old Fallout 4 streams, including the one stream where my old microphone died. And there was like 5 vertebrates at once, if I remember correctly. Some crazy shit happened there, but nothing as crazy as the flailing mouth. That will remain. I don't know when the next one of these will be. They're not going to be they're not going to be regular like the TF2 ones. They are going to be short. This was exceptionally long because it was, well, first one. You know, kind of want, you get started. You kind of just want to get the ball rolling, get a bit interesting, get the crap everyone has done a million times, aka save Nick Valentine, done before, get most of it done so you can do some interesting shit. Then, go from there. But, yeah, it's like, so, I don't know when the next one will be. Hopefully soon. I mean, the reason I stopped doing the streams weekly is because they were murdering me. Like, the regular streams were murdering me, hence why the TF2 streams are now, like, every other week. That, typically, sometimes more. I mean, there might be more during the Halloween period, because, make the most of the Halloween maps while you can, but, these will be a bit more irregular. They won't be a regular thing. They'll just be up when they're up. And, of course, I always save them, so you can always watch them if you miss them. You just can't interact with them. Good. Bye. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.